Hello, internet friends. It's been a little bit. Welcome back. It is Saturday night. We are playing Call of Cthulhu on YouTube this time, I think. Yes, YouTube. It's Quests and Chaos. Thank you so much for spending part of your geekend with us. We really appreciate it. As you know, we are trying to reach 10,000 YouTube subscribers. That's why we're on YouTube, I guess. Please... That would be weird if we were on another... Oh, see, I'm...
Bring it back.
But the logic checks out.
Yeah, line. Please give us a comment, like, and or subscribe down below. Not or, and. I shouldn't say or.
Both.
And subscribe down
it
there.
all.
I like giving people the illusion of options.
All right, there
it's
you
nice.
go.
It's in your hands, but you have to do it.
There you go. That's a great way. I love it. And don't forget to take a moment and thank a patron for helping us keep the lights on. It's thanks to our patrons that we're able to keep doing this in this awesome studio. Otherwise, we'd be sitting in my living room with like everybody holding a phone, and you know, it would not be as good. That's plus I have to clean my living room. Nobody wants to. And the cats.
Have to? I mean, they can acclimate.
The cats are a bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we should go to your living room.
Until they poop. Oh, that's bathroom talk. Patrons, we thank you so much for all you do for us. We get these idiots get coins from you that they waste on
Accounting rolls.
Accounting rolls, fantastic. And thanks to you, they can roll as many times as they want.
Hooray!
And that's wonderful. And to thank our patrons, although it's questionable how really how gratifying they feel this is, we give them their own show. We do a Last Call of Cthulhu after every episode, where, remember, patrons, and only patrons, get to find out what pants Dane is wearing. I guess after last time we have to say what lower garment.
Yeah.
Lower half covering.
What
Do we want to use garment in this case?
What's below the waist?
You know what? Let's
What's below the waist?
let's see how that plays out.
I think the boys in marketing are gonna need to rework on that.
What's
one.
going on down there?
I like it.
I think production might have words about that.
Now I want like a jingle. What's going on down there?
That's why it works.
With Dane.
We get
Featuring
brought to you
Dane.
by nobody.
Dane.
No, Dane's somebody.
Well,
First.
so I've heard.
Oh, dear.
Thanks to our patrons, our tavern upkeep is 50%. It might be higher. I don't know. We were getting like down to like the double percentage point updates last time. And your coins, not bits,
Nope.
and your super chats or whatever they're called, super chats. My least favorite of the Justice League will keep.
It's a super cat. What are you talking about?
Oh no, it's a French superhero. Le chat super. You are not prepared.
That's not showing up in Dreamlands, is it?
It is now. Rudy is not prepared.
Ooh, this up-to-the-minute update. If we reach full tavern upkeep, we're gonna, as soon as we do, just at the moment we do, we are gonna stop everything, which is hard because we haven't really started. We are gonna stop everything. Somewhere Thomas is like slowly shuddering. We are gonna stop everything and give away a Cthulhu or a D&D book. When that happens. Now that's gonna be next month because I believe, according to my knowledge of the calendar, it is the 30th. And it's unlikely that we're gonna get 50% of our tavern upkeep today.
Could happen.
Challenge.
It's possible.
If
Challenge
you do it,
accepted.
hey, you know what? If we get to 75% today, I personally will give one of the people who gave a D&D or a Cthulhu book of their choice. That is my gift.
Even if they choose D&D.
Even if, well,
Please make this happen.
you know what?
Please make him swallow those words.
Make him sign it.
But I'm gonna send you my first edition copy of Deities and Demigods.
Why are you threatening them with a good time? That sounds great.
Yeah, I want
I might start donating.
start. It's like
It's like on my
coin for
I
this
might
year.
continue donating.
Would you sign it? Would you sign it?
Actually, it's already signed because my brother and I had all the books, and we also were within 18 months of each other, so we also had all the fights. So we wrote all of our information in the front of every book. Like, this is Ezra's, not Aaron's. You cannot look at this. It was
Ezra, according to the far afield meter, we are far.
Interesting. Wow.
The meter is
It's
going
red.
up.
I'm talking about the giveaway. It's tangential.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
The judge would allow it. But
Not the Russian judge.
we are starting already. My challenge has been accepted. And who else but royalty? Duke Fleeg, who once again we're so glad is feeling better and has gotten through some medical issues. We're really happy to see that. He has 2 coins, I assume for the players because he doesn't really like me. Oh, man. Oh, I like to snap.
yeah.
Did it. Darn it.
So was like the first one a tracer round?
No, the first one was to distract him.
Interesting.
See, throw towards the hand, he looking at it, but then
No. High, low.
Oh. We need 2 more bits. Thank you, Duke Fleeg. By the way, Duke Fleeg says super shot with super meow. That is
Yes.
super. That is Le Chat Super's power. The super meow. Donovan, 60s music icon Donovan, who was on an episode of Laverne and Shirley. 60s icon Donovan has given us 1 coin. I don't remember the name Donovan.
I have not heard that one
Thank
before.
you so
Hello,
much,
welcome.
Donovan, that's awesome. Well, that was bad.
Off the
At least hit me in the
That was
face with it.
bad. Oh, Donovan's a patron.
Ooh, thank you.
Not only are you a 60s music icon, but you also have very good taste in podcasts. Thank you, Donovan.
Donovan will know what's below my waist.
No. You gotta stop.
I'm the
dare
one
you
that
tell
gets in
us
trouble
when we're
for
off
backroom
field.
talk. And he's,
I don't have a dagger with me today. Dang it.
man.
I'm glad I brought
You
the
know,
fan.
Here's a mechanical pencil.
Thank you.
goodness, thank all that is holy that we're not getting bits, because then we'd be talking about Dane's bits. And it would be a whole, it would just be a
You
whole
already
thing.
did. You did it.
Kadaji.
Nope.
Khajiit? Khajiit have coin
yeah,
for
Kadaji.
Dane bits.
You made that joke last time.
Dreamland awaits.
What are you, my wife? Ouch.
I gotta use this memory for something.
I got it. I gotta use it.
You know, if you look at the frickin' Google Doc, it's like jokes Ezra told again.
You are going to note that he repeated that, right?
Obviously.
Okay, good.
Kadaji has 2 coins, and wait a minute, this is Thomas. I can tell because it says, "Let's get this started."
No, that was a copy paste. I watched that get bounced in.
We've got passive aggressive bits being given to us now.
That's just aggressive. There's no passive about that aggressive. Let's do this.
We have 2 bits from Kadaji. Not any Morrowind references. Let's get this started. The Dreamlands await. Oh, that was so close!
I'm not getting up. I'm in the toga.
I'm not. Well, that's a quote.
Not kidding.
That's pretty good.
Look, it's falling apart. Even bending.
I think we've got an episode title for next time.
I mean, they did go kind of. That one went far afield over there.
It's on
All right,
the floor.
here,
We can
shut
use
up.
that. No, you don't have to give it. I just know.
Come on, Dad.
1.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
No, I got 2. We got
It was just the one. It was just the one that got eaten too far away.
John Little, who, as I've been reminded, is not J. Matthews.
Different people.
John Little gives 2 coins. Again, I assume to the players, because nobody gives me coins.
Jay Matthews does.
Do I know John Little? John Little, if you know me, say something.
Oh, that looked like it was from my angle. You had the art.
You're calibrating.
I don't know.
You're sneaking some
It's
view.
been a couple weeks.
They saw nothing. They saw nothing.
Nothing.
And I'm going to give you this, Patreons, for the poll. It's not a toga. That is not.
I mean, I am
Technically,
wearing
yeah,
a toga.
yeah.
You're wearing
But
a
there
shirt.
are additional things
Yeah.
going on. What did you say?
I said nothing.
Fair enough. I take that to heart.
All right, in honor of
You were listening the first
Kadaji.
time.
in honor of Kadaji, we're going to get this started.
Hey, thanks, Kadaji.
So, tonight, our recap is going to be done by Henri.
Oh, here comes Henri.
Henri is here! Henri is here! So, the last episode, we were in France, which I hear is a lovely place. And we saw these wonderful people dig a hole and find inside this hole an arm. One of them, the young German lady, was drawn to this arm mysteriously, and the others were held back and could not stop the young lady from touching this arm. And upon this, the arm disappears, and her arm is briefly bleu.
Bleh.
Bleu. Bleu.
Bleh.
Like the cheese.
We.
And then they leave France because, you have to get on the Orient Express.
Gotta.
It is a beautiful train. And they are headed to the beautiful Swiss town of Lausanne. But they must sleep, as all men must, and as they sleep, they are drawn to the Dreamlands, and there they find the best train in the world, the Henri Express. It is a magnificent train. It has lounges, it has salons, there is a beautiful banquet hall, each of you has beautiful apartments, and in 3 days we reach the Gulf of Lost Dreams, and you may unburden yourselves of whatever your greatest fear is. And so the journey begins. And we find ourselves on this train with several of our compatriots having adorned themselves in the ceremonial garb that is provided. One certain a grumpy old gentleman with whom Henri is well acquainted. He does not care to wear the finery he is provided. He will soon find these are the only clothes on the Henri Express. And we have no laundry services.
They got a ballroom, but no laundry.
It is
A bathhouse, but no laundry.
Just wonder, have you ever had a dream about doing laundry?
Yes.
Sorry, Henri.
Quel quotidien.
I admit to being a bit boring.
What, have you had a dream about sleeping?
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Whoa. Whoa.
This is what Henri means.
I wonder if
Got a
anyone has
kick
thought
out
of
of
a
that.
dream within a dream within a dream.
Well, no, that's a bit
dreamt I was a
too
butterfly
existential.
Pardon, this is Henri's recap.
Going in the field, everybody.
And so, as we begin today's adventure, the parties have separated to the various lounges that are both for men and for women. The third lounge is for those who are undecided. We have those in the Dreamlands.
That's great.
And you may go to the lounge you wish. You determine for yourself which lounge sounds the best to you. And now Henri must leave you because I am the train, and the train must move.
Choo-choo.
When you hear the gong, please make your way to the banquet hall.
Am I the only one getting, like, Thomas the Tank Engine vibes?
No,
Okay.
And,
right.
very importantly,
the English one is terrifying.
the cats mostly stay
yeah.
to themselves in the cat compartment. But if you do see them out and about, do not talk to them.
Oh.
But I like being a cat.
If you wish to be a cat, that is one thing. But talking to the cats, they have rather seditious ideas. There's a reason that we try to keep them separate from most people.
That sounds like cats.
Yes, they are very fixated on killing anything they think they can eat.
Oh.
Huh.
They should talk to
Like your dreams.
Eat your dreams?
These cats do.
Yeah, I guess so. It's fun.
Bonne chance, mes amis. Bonne chance. So you two have gone to the gentleman's salon.
Yes.
You have chosen not to. We'll get to that in a little bit. As you are walking up to the gentleman's salon.
Oh, we already went in.
Oh, right, you're in.
Yeah, he got a drink.
He knocked you out.
Yep.
So when he gets knocked out, jumping up on the bar is a tiny little black kitten with a white dot on its nose, little tuxedo paws. It says, "Hello, I'm Blackjack. What's your name?"
And how does this cat look to me?
Like an adorable little kitten.
There's nothing leaking out of its seams?
No.
No?
Not that you can see.
Not that I can
Seam
see?
leakage.
Because I've seen cats that leak.
It's very hard for me to say the word weakage, but it's adorable. What's your name?
Hello, Blackjack.
That's a weird name.
Jesus.
What are you doing, hello, Blackjack? Why is that nerve throbbing in your head?
Okay, I'm not allowed to hurt the cats. Am I not allowed to hurt the cats on the train? How do I ask
Well,
the bartender without the cat? No, the bartender's right there,
Yeah, the
right?
bartender's right there, yeah.
And I'll just look at him. I'm not allowed to hurt the cats on the train, right?
Oh, wait, the bartender's on read.
Is all
Bartender.
Well, you know, what I don't see, I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh, but it would be a diplomatic tragedy if you hurt a cat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The city of Ulthar would declare war almost immediately.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Diplomatic immunity. Which lethal weapon?
Besides, I'm so
Barfield.
cute. I'm so adorable. You love me.
You're meowing up the wrong tree.
You're channeling Lucy
You
when he
are
was a baby.
wretched. Please leave me alone.
What does wretched mean?
It means I want to choke the life out of you.
Blackjack runs away. He's so mean. Hello, Blackjack is so mean.
Gin and tonic, please.
I told you not to talk to the cats.
Oh, that was worth it.
Does your friend require assistance?
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
I mean, he's breathing.
Is that the baseline?
How would I... So if someone was to become catatonic in the Dreamlands...
There would be... So, if you die in the Dreamlands, you awake wherever you have slept, and you may never enter the Dreamlands again.
Oh.
Well, but not... He's breathing, so he's
So you
alive.
said.
Okay,
Henri is not a doctor.
okay. I'm not a doctor either. So...
Are you sure he's breathing?
I mean, I look at his chest.
He seems to be breathing.
Yeah. That's breathing.
Well, that's... I suppose then we're fine.
Huh? The catatonic's okay. If he's catatonic, there won't be any problems when he wakes up?
No.
Okay.
There is the chance that he will awake in the waking world, and being alive both in the Dreamlands and the waking world becomes problematic at some point, yes?
Oh, I give him a few kicks.
Perhaps some coffee.
Well, I'm not... No, he choked to death. Like, I don't want him to suffocate.
He is allergic to coffee?
Well, when he's asleep, how is he going to
Oh,
swallow?
I thought you were waking him up. With
Oh,
the-
yeah, but he didn't wake up.
Very well. Another drink, monsieur?
Oh, yeah, gin and tonic.
All right. So you are heading to the ladies' lounge.
Yeah, I guess.
There's also the the whatever lounge.
Bathhouse?
There's also a bathhouse, yes.
I don't know. He said something weird about clothing optional, and I don't know if that means you have to wear clothes or you can't wear clothes, which, either way.
I don't wear clothes. And there's a tiny little adorable black kitten all the way down on the ground, just looking up at you, beaming beatifically.
Hello.
Hi.
Cat's smiling. It's a smiling.
I'm Blackjack. What's your name?
Hello, I'm Erna.
That's a long name.
Just the last part is my name, Erna.
Oh. Your language is weird.
Do you speak cat first? That's your first language?
Yeah.
So
I
it's-
speak cat, I speak Melpoman, and I speak whatever we're speaking now.
English. It's not my first language either.
Oh, what's your first language?
German, but I learned English very young. That's what my father spoke, primarily.
Wow.
Yes.
What are you
Melpoman.
doing? Oh, Melpoman is hard.
Yes. Where is that from?
Melpomany?
I mean, that answered it sort of bit the question.
What's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie? You guys seem much nicer than... Oh, fuck, I already forgot.
Hello, Blackjack.
Hello, Blackjack. He's mean.
Oh.
He said he wanted to choke the wife out of Blackjack.
I
Which is
haven't.
weird because his last name is Blackjack.
You know,
Perhaps he was self-destructive and he wasn't referring to you.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah.
there's a lot of
sense.
there's a lot of self-hatred going on there.
Yeah, Erna thinks she knows who it was and is like, honestly, that wasn't a complete lie. I mean, some people are sensitive around cats.
Oh, you think he's allergic?
Maybe.
Oh, that's too bad for him.
Yes.
This train's full of cats.
Well, you know,
Most people don't talk to
and why is that?
because I'm too cute.
Cute's the reason, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing here? Where are you going somewhere?
I want to go to the kitchen,
Okay.
Go right ahead.
but they won't let me in
Oh, well, there's probably a reason.
because I eat all the fish.
Sounds like a good reason.
But I want to go to the kitchen.
All right. Why are you talking to us about it?
Because I could hide in your toga, and you go in the kitchen.
That is presumptive of you to talk about hiding in someone's toga. Goodness.
And then,
Also, I don't think we're going to the kitchen
why not?
because we'll be going where the food's being served. We don't necessarily need to get in people's way while they're making it.
There's food somewhere besides the kitchen?
There will be.
Where?
I imagine the dining hall.
I think that's the name of the car, yeah.
Oh, cats aren't allowed. Oh, they're in there. Can you take me to the dining hall?
Will they let you in the dining hall?
If you hit me,
And if we get caught, we'll get thrown out.
nobody gets thrown out. Anything that's thrown out of the train, the tentacles catch it and throw it back in.
Tentacles.
Watch! And like Blackjack runs,
no!
dives over the edge of the train, and you hear a whee! Whoa! And he comes flying back in and he lands. And he says, I didn't land on my feet. I landed on my bum bum.
Jesus.
I will say.
I'm adorable.
I will
word
say
for
that
it.
it is good that if you fall off the train, you get put back on the train.
Yeah, Charlie's making notes while watching this.
Rudy is going to be pissed off when he finds out about that. 'Cause, like, my first thought was just like,
And you see a tentacle go, wee!
Are you here for the diplomatic assembly?
Oh,
The what?
The diplomatic assembly.
where is that?
Well, it's going to be in King Kurain's. Oh, how would he say that? It's
Kuwain?
going to be in King Kurain's city in 2 days.
Which city is that?
We're very,
how dare you?
we're very
I'm
new
just
to
a
the
little
area.
baby. I don't know everything.
But you're so smart.
I am.
You know the name of the king. And you know that if you jump off the train, it gets you.
That's because I jumped off the
Wait.
twain.
Jump off the twain.
Reggie is saying things in my head, and I don't like it.
So is Jump Off the Twain going to be an episode title?
I think Jump Off the Twain.
Twaining montage.
King Kurain is in the beautiful city of Sona Neal in the land of fancy.
Oh,
Well, one of our compatriots belongs in the land of fancy.
seems like my kind of place.
Whether you mean fancy pants or if you mean like fanciful.
Oh, but we are traveling there. My mommy is a diplomat.
Oh.
Yeah. And we are traveling there to adjudicate. He says like this as if he's like memorized this word. To adjudicate the problems between the Sarnathians and the kingdom of Ib.
That sounds like quite the endeavor.
Oh, it's a 1,000-year war.
Well, I hope that they can end the conflict. Yes. Well, you seem very sweet. Maybe
I'm adorable.
Yes. Maybe a little mischievous.
I'm a scamp.
Yes. Where's your mother? You should go back to her.
She's in the cat compartment.
Well,
They don't like us getting out of there.
she's probably worried about you.
She doesn't care.
I'm rather confident she does.
I doubt that. I'm sure she cares.
She knows I'm fine. So about that banquet hall,
I'm not going to sneak you into a place.
oui,
Yes, really.
and for two.
And for sure.
You have been around kids.
Well, okay, I'm gonna do a... What is this? Willpower? Power. I'll do a power roll.
All right, I'm gonna roll a cute roll.
Yeah.
Channel me.
Your power's not good.
Reject the cute.
I take out the cane. Oh, but it's Erna rolling, so we're good to go.
Yeah, he was.
I almost, well, yeah.
All right, so
Almost
for a
critical.
brief second, Blackjack kind of superimposed over him. You almost see like a weird bunny ears, and then you're like, what?
Ah,
And he's like,
I'm going to stick to my guns, and you should go
you
back.
have guns?
No.
I
But it's
want
a
a
place.
gun.
Absolutely not.
Blackjack, you should go back to your mother.
Okay. Where's the banquet hall?
We're not actually
Ask
sure.
Henri.
I can't weed.
Ask Henri. He can speak.
Or follow you.
It's really hard for me to say ennui.
That makes sense.
It sounds like I have existential woe.
Henri. Henri.
One more time.
Ennui is here.
Oh, yeah, I gotta say it. This young,
Blackjack. Back you go, huh? Back.
Okay, just with that line, I got a whole like cartoon sitcom of Henri versus Blackjack on the train getting into hijinks. It's like Blackjack. It's like I'm just a cute little kitty,
Blackjack, I am too old for this.
and it's just every Henri is like happening, and then like Henri's talking to the train, and the train's like Henri is here.
It's like Tweety Bird and Sylvester.
Exactly, but Sylvester is a multi-faced
French train, Belgian train.
Belgian, not French.
existential terror.
Henri from somewhere gets a broom and just starts like shooing, and Blackjack's like, not the broom! No! Not the broom! No!
Oh, okay,
And
now
he
we know.
scampers off.
This seems more ethical than a sword cane, so. Boom is a good option.
This seems more ethical than a sword cane.
Maybe we should get
A little
broom,
bit, I imagine.
a broom cane.
A broom cane!
Reggie keeps
sword broom.
speaking in my head. Who is he doing that?
It's a weird place. So, where are you going?
I don't know. There was only that scary lady. That was the only other woman on board that I saw. The one who looked like a school mom. She was scary. So I guess I could go. I don't know. I could hang out in the cool room and think about togas. What about you, Charlie?
Well, I mean, I probably could go and hang out in the salon with the guys. They're likely getting quite drunk.
Probably. That sounds
know
like,
why.
well, it sounds like Reggie and sometimes Uncle Woody. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Somewhere.
Well, and I really don't think that any of us should be wandering around alone. That seems like a bad place to get separated.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are here, if we are safer or less safe here. I mean, in fact, I feel like I'm kind of standing out right now, but is that, can you stand out?
Can you stand out in a dream?
Yes, that is the question. Because I guess we could all have blue arms if we thought about it hard enough.
I don't want to have a blue
Yes,
arm
yes,
necessarily. I mean, it looks lovely. It's a very pretty color, but
Not because of me.
stop
This
that.
old thing.
Stop that, Erna.
I mean, it just means that I didn't do anything. I didn't choose the color.
No, that's fair. I can't let you go into the salon alone. I can't. That's
Okay.
it feels too weird having you off by yourself. That's just I could probably fuck. I will probably be able to go in with you if you want me to.
How?
Oh, we're having this conversation now. Cool. Love this. Right. Gonna like peek into the men's salon to see what Rudy's doing.
I am asking Henri, like, do you have any squirt bottles? Can I have a squirt bottle? Can I get a squirt bottle here?
Were those invented in the 20s?
Oh yeah, you
We'll
can
make them
Well,
rare.
so what they have is they have like the things that like you crank to get the pressure going.
I'm sure they got smaller ones. The science isn't that difficult.
You know, like a plant mister.
And why, monsieur, do you require this?
I'm gonna fill it with holy water and spray any cats that come near me.
Where do you find holy water?
You know, it's one of the essentials. You have to have holy water, silver, holy water, fire. You remember?
Holy water to who?
Ooh, that's existential.
This is the Dreamlands, monsieur. Everyone here can be a god. If they so choose. Roll me a percentile.
Oh, God.
I'm just waiting to see how this turns out.
Become a cat. Become a cat.
I'm not becoming a cat.
Become a cat.
Fumble.
91.
All right, yeah, you feel like unto a god.
Does a squirt bottle appear in my hand?
No?
Then what's the point?
Yeah.
As a god of disappointment.
Could have led with that.
I read that one down.
Me too.
Come on, a squirt bottle.
I will see what I can do, monsieur.
Thank you.
Uh,
Regular water will work, I suppose, if...
Is that your order?
I mean, I'd feel bad using, like, whiskey.
He puts a glass of water in front of you.
Squirt bottle?
It will take some time
Okay.
to find, monsieur, but I will look.
Just saying you're putting the water before the squirt bottle.
When do I wake up?
All right.
Whenever you want, but we
All
come
right.
back here.
All right.
What
He's
conversation
busy.
are you talking about, Tommy?
Would you mind accompanying me to my room?
Of course, yes.
Wonderful, thank you. And Charlie like takes his cap off and is running his fingers.
Charlie.
I do take it off.
Not in the presence of her.
I take it off to sleep most of the time.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, unless we're
Erna's not around for that.
I have been around because of the living room.
yeah.
Sleep.
Although in fairness, there because we were around a fire, he just like pulled it down over his eyes.
Yes, you were using it to cover your yes.
But Charlie will lead the way back into his apartment, I suppose it is,
Yes.
and like exhibiting every sign of I'm about to have a conversation that I don't necessarily want to have, but here we are.
Okay.
Right. Hey. Okay. Sure. And he'll reach up and like unpin the corner, the like edge of his toga, and be like, probably better just to show and then explain, right?
Show and tell.
and he'll pull down the front of his toga down to about waist level, and underneath you see that he is wearing like a loose linen shirt with a corset over it that fits over the shoulders and is hooked up the front.
What is that for?
That is to make me look like to the rest of the world what I actually am. Sorry, that was a complicated sentence, and he'll pin the toga back up. Just for clear and defining purposes, I am in fact a man.
Yes, of course. Yes.
I didn't realize that until I was about 10.
Oh. So that's what the corset is for?
To make it so that things that men don't usually have on their chest don't show.
Right. I think you see several expressions flit across Erna's face in quick succession. And I'll leave it up to you how much Charlie can read into this, but I have said before, Erna's an open book, so probably quite a bit.
All of
Do you want to do a psychology check? Go on.
Give yourself a bonus dice.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Because you're going to catch some of those.
Almost. I rolled 2 37s. That's hilarious.
There you go.
Regular
That's
success
a
for
Nick,
me.
right?
Yes. Rolling to the same thing. So yeah, it's a 37 regular success.
Okay, so the first is shock, definitely. That's
Makes
the
sense.
first expression. And then you can see the gears turning very quickly. And then overwhelming both of those is an expression of extreme fondness,
Oh.
bordering on something more, maybe.
Oh.
And Charlie, I'm not going to lie to you and say...
I prefer you wouldn't.
Yes, I mean, I'm not good at it anyway, so you probably would see through it. I'm not going to say that it doesn't surprise me, because it does. I've never heard of anything like this before. But frankly, I've been introduced to a lot of new things recently, and this is on the much better end of that spectrum. So, yes. I hope you know, I trust you.
I trust you too. You're one of the only people I've ever told about this.
And I trust you to know yourself. And even though I've only known you a few weeks, I think that I know you. And I know that you're a man. A much kinder man than most I've met, but still a man.
I mean, kindness isn't strictly feminine
Certainly not.
trait.
I mean,
thankfully,
you're kinder than most people I've met, period.
that's fair.
And I may be sheltered, but I'm not dumb. I know that this is not something you could tell everyone.
Nope, I really couldn't.
So thank you for telling me. Although it seems like you did it so you could stay with me.
I want to make sure that you're safe, and I have a lot of experience making myself look like a girl. Spend a lot of time putting on that mask before I.
It is a skill. I think I fail at it most of the time.
I've had a lot of. I
And
mean,
technically women didn't wear togas. Did you know that?
I did actually.
So of course you're smart.
I didn't know that.
But I'm very fun.
It looks good on you.
Oh, thank you. Where do you want to go? Should we go to the in-between?
As you say, where do you want to go? You hear all throughout the train a gong. Spang!
Well, it sounds like it's the banquet hall.
All right.
Spang!
Jeez.
And at the second spang, you wake up.
Oh my god.
Oh, welcome back.
Where am I?
Well, you're in the salon, but you're about to go to the banquet hall.
Great. I'll take a drink to go.
Of course, monsieur.
Give me whatever you just gave me.
No, I will. I'm picking you up, and I'm carrying you to the. There's more to drink.
Whiskey, please.
There will be copious amounts to drink. I am a wonderful sommelier. The banquet tonight is wonderfully curated. The wine choices are, if I may say, and I will, impeccable.
Henri, would you say that in the Dreamlands it's typical that people drink wine, or is there some sort of weird dream concoction that people drink most?
Everyone here can be a god, so I think people just do
What?
they want to.
Oh, I've only ever been a cat here.
Well, set your sights higher.
Out of character. Some people consider cats gods. At least cats do.
Reggie doesn't know that.
Down.
A cat may look at a king.
And a cat is not a dog.
Correct.
I think Erna will offer her right arm to Charlie and say, would you like me to escort you to the banquet hall?
I would be most honored, Miss Erna. And he'll take her arm, looking perhaps maybe the most relaxed that Erna has ever seen him.
Oh.
And I will offer my arm. Shall we?
I mean, I've lifted you up and I have an arm around you already, like you're making this awkward.
So I'm just like elbowing you in the ribs at
What are you
this
doing?
point.
You make your way to the banquet hall, and you...
Erna and Charlie coming out of Charlie's apartment,
Now,
I should mention.
As you get to the door, you hear Henri say, "No! Go! Go!" And Blackjack comes scampering out of the door of the banquet hall.
Did I get that squirt bottle?
Not yet.
Ah!
Yeah. Henri says, "I may talk to you about that. It could be useful." Go away, you chat noir.
Hello, Blackjack.
Hi. I found a banquet hall.
You certainly did.
Bring me some food. Out. If they have like live fish. Yeah.
After Erna saw the bunny ears, she's like freaked out by Blackjack.
Well,
Doesn't
you
want
just
to-
got freaked out again because a cat gave you thumbs up with just like one part of its little paw. But
With the little dew claws.
yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cute. Damn it.
I'm adorable.
Don't say that.
And who's this?
Oh, hi, I'm Blackjack.
Hello, Blackjack. I'm Reggie.
Wedgie? That's a great name.
Hey, thanks.
Erna will mouth to Rudy, bunny ears.
Blackjack said, "We're wearing the same outfit.
We are, aren't we?
It's weird to see a toga over a tuxedo."
This is my formal toga.
Ah, very nice.
Talking to that little
Where's
monster.
your toga? Oh, stop it. You're so stodgy.
Cats don't wear clothes.
What? Well, you just said you're wearing a toga, a tuxedo.
That's what I always wear.
Oh,
I'm a tuxedo cat.
I wish I was.
Roll percents.
I will have two things to throw over the tray. Ah!
Wait,
What? No,
15? 15?
What's your dream?
What's your...
What am I?
Power.
Power?
It's
65.
What's your critical
So
success?
yeah, remember.
13. 13 is
Oh, all right. So
Do you want to spend 2 luck to get it?
Don't do it.
I didn't even have to say it. Let me make that decision maybe a little easier because
Oh.
Ginger Fury, which sounds like one of the
Hi,
cats
Ginger
on this
Fury.
train, Ginger Fury has given 1 coin to Henri
Oh.
and 1
Well
coin
deserved.
for the players. Fuck on it.
Henri's the only coin that I would give to you. Henri coins.
Wow.
That didn't come out nice.
Blackjack wants coins.
No one gives.
Absolutely not.
Are we getting meta with this?
Don't make Blackjack big.
If Ezra becomes Blackjack in real life, I don't know if I can keep doing the game, y'all.
What would be my threshold for where I would chuck this cat off the train?
Probably alarmingly low. Anytime you wish to, you may try.
I'm getting
In fact,
short.
he'll come up and he'll start rubbing against your
Oh,
leg.
yeah, okay,
They
there we
always
go.
know the ones who
Yeah,
hate
cats,
them.
he's like,
Yeah,
are
they
you
do.
allergic to cats?
I'll pick him up by the scruff and just chuck this
All right,
cat.
you throw him over the edge of the train. You're.
What are you doing?
Woo!
How dare you?
I landed on my bum bum.
Ah!
Do it again! Do it again!
We need to go.
What is
Let's
going
get into the banquet
on?
hall. They
What
can't
is-
go into the banquet hall.
Dinner's ready. Why don't we go have dinner? Or meal,
yes.
whatever this meal is.
Just gonna weave me here on my bum bum?
Yes.
I'm dragging. I'm dragging you.
Point of order. Do we feel hunger? Like are we feeling body?
No, you feel great.
Yeah. So this.
You don't feel hungover. You don't feel like you just passed out and threw up.
Yeah.
You feel great. So the banquet hall is preposterously high ceilinged. The colonnades on either side go up to clouds, which is the ceiling. There are floating chandeliers that seem to be moving, sort of slowly rotating around the room, wisping in the clouds. And there are huge tables that just stretch the length of the room. And in this room, this incalculably large room, are 7 people and you 4. It is deathly silent. Like you hear every clink of a plate. None of the 7 people are talking to each other. The schoolmarm woman is sitting as far away from everyone else as she can, kind of just glaring.
Still being in.
Just like a little dot in the corner.
I walk to the table closest to her.
Well, so there's only one table.
God.
It just goes the length of the room, so you can sit like a couple seats away from her.
Yeah.
All right, she picks up her plate, puts it down, and she's now like, she puts like 5 seats between you two.
That's fine.
She,
I mean, I didn't sit right next to her, just close
Yeah, yeah.
enough to make her
Yeah.
uncomfortable and move.
Are there any?
Oh, okay.
Are there any attendants? Are there any Henri attendants?
food.
Uh-huh.
So as you come up to the table, Henri's face is in the table.
Ah.
And as you come in, Henri says, the first course. Asseyez-vous, s'il vous plaît.
We can request whatever.
No, this is a
What did you say?
Yeah. Can I roll for French?
yeah. Roll. No, it's easy. He said, "Sit down, please."
Oh.
And so
With that roll,
Pull
it's
Ernest's
not
chair
easy.
out for her.
What's a fumble?
Okay.
96.
96.
Oh,
So you sit down, and Henri's mouth opens along the length of this table, and like a tongue lolls out like a conveyor belt.
Sure.
And coming along it are 11 bowls of soup, going all the way down the length of the table. And Henri says, "Crème of taro, ball of a
Doing the accent with your tongue sticking out is
Impressive.
impressive. Round of applause.
Well done.
The man that you saw who was had bright shocks of red hair and like a bushy beard, he looks over and goes, "This bloody train is very disquieting to me."
Are you dreaming?
It's the Dreamlands.
Right. I just wanted to confirm. I haven't spoken to anyone outside of my party.
Well, how do you do? My name is Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, nice to meet you. I'm Erna.
You're German?
Yes.
And you're Canadian, obviously.
I am not, sir.
Oh, come on.
Wouldn't have been my guess.
Mackenzie, of course. You just scream Scottish.
I
was
Yes,
making
I am
a
a
joke.
proud Scot.
I was making a joke.
If there's one thing you should know about us Scots, sir, is we don't joke.
Well, depending on which one you meet, but I'm Reginald. Reginald Sterling. You may know the Sterling family.
Did you fight in the Boer War?
No.
Then I don't.
Oh.
You did.
Aye?
Interesting.
Nay?
No. I mean, I just...
War is nay interesting,
Well,
lass.
Certainly. I mean, I don't think that war is good. I just think it's interesting to hear about your experiences.
I don't like to talk about it.
Of course. Yes.
Killed many innocent people.
Oh.
War as
Well,
hell.
yes, that is what war is, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry. But
I'm not the only one, though, and he looks across the table at a sort of a dour Russian man.
Does he have the Russian flag on his?
No, but
He has like that look.
he's
I think Rudy identified him last time.
yeah, you noticed him.
Although you probably didn't tell us.
That was so long ago. Remind me. How many bars? Do I know?
So you didn't meet him. You saw him at the
Station.
The station.
at the station, and he had a briefcase that he didn't want anyone to touch, and he had a very English accent. But you made a roll and you detected the Russian undertone.
Well, no, he knew he was an arms dealer.
Oh yeah, you knew he was an arms dealer. Also, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would have actually known.
And Mackenzie, like you think Mackenzie's referring to that.
Henri, I address the table.
Yeah.
Could we have some music or something in the background? It's frightfully stodgy in here.
Music, monsieur.
Yes, a string.
Yeah, I'll take the soups off.
For your sake, Annalie, I will do this.
Merci.
Like a string quartet or some recording or something.
He's also busy being the train.
Well, he's busy being everything.
Well, you can believe it and it happens, right?
Oui.
But Henri, I was hoping that maybe I didn't have to concentrate on the music this entire time.
All right. Suddenly, out of the wall come 6 Henris that start singing in 6-part harmony some song in a language you've never heard that is a weird combination of jaunty and sad.
Oh.
Like the story that you think it's telling is kind of a tragic one, but the tune is like very like
See? Oh, thank you so much.
but of course, monsieur. Now please enjoy your soup.
And how do I request more whiskey or whatever?
No,
the
the
drink of
wine
the realm?
pairing with the first
Oh,
course.
wine, that's right.
The wine pairing with the first course are dissolved the pills of Tsar, dissolved in Sardathian vinegar.
I
And
don't know what you just said, but I will drink
Pearls
it.
dissolved in vinegar?
wait,
I've heard of
it
that.
is delicious.
I've heard of that before.
As you would say, Reggie, vin in Rome.
Yeah, I would say that. And I will. We're wearing togas.
Yeah, so we are.
Almost all of us.
Did it also come out of his mouth?
No, the
I
drinks.
prefer the drinks then.
You should eat something, if only just to keep.
Yeah,
from-
how does the soup
Collapsing.
taste? It came out of his mouth.
The soup's delicious.
Okay.
You've never had turtle before? Ooh. And it's unclear what cream of turtle is.
Wait, don't I have a phobia of turtles?
Do you?
That was from the After Darks. I threw out the
Oh, yes, that was an example.
phobia of turtles.
Well, this soup terrifies you.
Okay.
But it's delicious.
Okay.
You're scare roused by
Yeah.
this soup.
That's a good episode title.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
How'd you know what I did last weekend?
Oh, I didn't tell you about the cameras?
I don't even know how that's spelled.
Okay, so what is the drink like? How does that taste?
It is the best apple cider vinegar you've ever tasted.
Ooh.
It's got like a little bit of a tang from the vinegar. It is the color of champagne. And it's very good.
Nothing.
Reggie, it tastes luxurious.
Oh,
you
this
get like
is-
this is rich stuff.
Fantastic. I must tell Father.
You mustn't.
Why?
I don't think you should tell him things.
Oh. Okay.
I thought you weren't going to anymore.
Well, I'm not going to be taking his money anymore.
Oh, but you're still going to tell him things.
That's even worse somehow.
Yeah, I would rather you take his money and not tell him things.
You're giving him information for free? You're supposed to sell that.
Who said I was giving him information? I have to stay in contact with my father from time to time. What is the issue? I don't see the issue here.
Why do you have to do that?
It's expectations.
Yeah, you can buck those. I haven't talked to my family since I was 15.
You can do that?
You
Yeah.
can.
I don't know.
I mean, if you're not taking his money anyway, what are you losing?
Well, how does he know that I'm not going to take his money unless I tell him?
Is there any chance that we could have some silence
Oh,
says
absolutely.
the school marm lady.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, that's why we requested the music.
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Tell us about yourself.
Yes, I'm curious about.
How many houses have fallen on you?
I mean, if you're going to insist on breaking into our conversation, at least introduce yourself.
Is your name
I
Karen?
should not.
Well then, enjoy your food.
I'm not going to eat soup that came out of a man's mouth.
Then why are you
It was a
vegan?
table's mouth. To
I
be
mean,
fair.
we do have that in common at least.
It's actually pretty good.
It feels weird. I like Henri, but eating
Then you'll
food-
love his soup.
He imparts a wonderful flavor.
I mean,
Why am I the only one weirded out by this?
Oh, I'm
And
weirded-
why am I agreeing with
I
her?
ask that you make no more of these double entendres, you foul little man.
Oh, would you prefer single entendres? Just say flat out what you
Triple's
mean.
asking for a lot, I think.
Triple's a lot of layers going on.
Yeah.
What does double entendre mean?
It's when you say something that's also a filthy joke.
Oh.
And what we all have to realize is
Much like your names. You see, I can do it too. I'm clever.
That was not funny at
I
all.
didn't get it.
you'll just
Yeah.
Is it just because I don't
Abrasive.
get
Was
Was that
double
a single
No.
entendre?
what we all have to realize is that none of this is real. It's the dream. It's a dream, so it's not an actual soup coming out of an actual mouth. It's just figments.
Has anybody
It's,
else tried
nothing.
to
It's
make
fluff.
something other than Reggie?
I haven't tried to make anything. I've
Well,
turned
you-
myself into a cat.
2 times.
Oh, I
It's-
tried to will a squirt bottle into existence.
Skipping over the whole God thing, huh?
Well, that wasn't making something.
Oh, he was just acknowledging what you already are.
Yeah, I got a disappointment. I achieved it apparently.
At this point, the table, the tongue lolls out again. The second course for your dying endowment,
I just love it that the whole menu is in there.
grilled elephant pad stuffed with truffle and sweetbread.
Maybe we should grab it first and then
Yeah,
you can tell us.
please.
Yeah.
That would be a
All right, yes.
Yeah.
grilled elephant pad, grilled, stuffed with truffles and sweetbreads.
Elephant what?
Bon appetit.
That's
Pad.
the foot, I think.
Yeah, the
Is
Foot
that
of an
what it is?
elephant.
Henri, is this the
That'd be-
foot of the elephant, the pad?
I am merely as a chef, monsieur. And
So
the
you-
waiter. And
the table,
Sommelier.
In the train.
Yeah.
It's a train.
But not the buyer of ingredients, apparently.
They are delivered from the various cities.
Interesting.
All right.
Blackjack, do you know anything about the...
Blackjack isn't allowed in the banquet.
Oh, right.
You hear him like, I want to come in. I heard my name. Somebody wants to talk to Blackjack.
It was me. I did it.
I'm going to do an experiment.
All right. As you say
For
that,
science.
the lady goes, picks up her plate and like moves as far away. She's like way down at the end.
It's weird. I kind of
Nice
wanna, like,
meeting you!
I kind of
It
want
was
to.
not.
I kind of want to seduce her now.
I
What is going on?
Are you
I help
into
with
being
this?
scolded?
Do not help with this.
Not in the past, but something about this extreme cold shoulder is very enticing.
Oh, you're just not used to people not falling all over themselves for you.
I suppose, yes.
Rudy would be the worst wingman.
Rudy,
I will give it my all. Well, because
Rudolph.
I do just want to make her miserable, but that would involve me suspending my desire to immediately make her miserable to make her miserable later.
Rudolph,
So-
would you
Delayed misery
facilitate
is the
my execution of this task?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Before you do that, all right. So I have bad eyesight. I don't know if you knew this about me. I'm going to try not to have bad eyesight.
All right, roll percents.
Nah.
I didn't get it.
I roll 100% back a reroll
Yeah.
if you want it.
Okay, I'll try.
Seconded.
I'll try.
Sorry.
Thirded.
Don't forget to push the roll.
Thank you for the coins.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll
What do you
fix
spend
her up.
on weird things?
Better roll.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but still failed.
Yep, no, your eyesight remains the same.
Oh well.
You just have to believe
I should have
in
pushed
yourself.
my
Maybe
roll.
I'm bad at this. You turned into a cat twice. That felt like a much more grounded request.
I have a particularly strong force of will.
And imagination.
And I can imagine anything. With enough money, of course.
You made a flesh train.
I did. It was mine.
Yeah, and you trapped us in it.
Well,
Cut our way out.
by accident.
I'm starting to agree with the old woman.
You don't have to listen to us. Nobody has to listen to us.
Mackenzie, come on.
What the hell's a flesh train?
I
what it sounds
made a
like.
train out of my flesh. It was to protect us, but it ultimately wasn't. Well, it was a mixed success role,
It
you
did-
see. And
yeah,
so,
yeah.
Anyway, there's another guy here, right?
Yes, the Russian.
What about what do you say, sir? What do you have to say about the dream versus reality?
I prefer the dream.
And your name, sir?
My name is Karakov.
Karakov. That's Russian, isn't it?
Yes.
Yet you have such a refined English accent.
Well, I went to school at Cambridge and Eton.
Ah, yes. Does he have the briefcase with him?
He always does. In
Yeah.
fact, it is handcuffed.
I was gonna say if it was chained to him. Ooh.
I'm sorry, what was his name again?
He said, Monsieur Karakov.
Karakov. And Mr. Karakov, may I ask about your case? It's handcuffed to your... We're in a dream after all. I don't see why.
We are all on this train to rid ourselves of our greatest fears, are we not?
No.
And you have them in that case?
I do.
That's amazing.
So you've split them from you already?
Not completely. This is more a personification.
Everything is metaphor. Everything is just representing what it really is. Oh, it's delicious.
But yes, actually, when you reach the Gulf of Nodens to discard your fear, you have to have some sort of totem.
Oh, interesting.
And creating it is actually somewhat difficult. This is my second attempt, and I have been successful.
Mackenzie, you're not here to lose your fear.
Oh, aye, lad, that I am.
Do you have a totem?
I thought you liked it here,
I do like it here.
but you can't come back after you cast it.
In fact, I can't leave. I'm dead.
Oh, you're one of the dead ones. Yes.
See, this is why I asked if you were dreaming.
Well, what is death?
You should have asked if I was dead.
What is death but a long dream?
So,
What'll happen to you when you cast your fear aside?
I'll finally be at rest.
oh,
Because here's what I'm throwing in that bloody water. The memory of every single child that I trumped under my boot.
Jesus.
I don't think you can help with that.
Now eat your damn elephant.
You can really taste the elephant.
You can really taste the elephant.
How does it taste?
Everything you've eaten tastes wonderful. Are you just drinking?
I'm just drinking.
Make me-
Especially after that.
Make me a con roll.
You know, I think after him saying crushing every child under his
Failure.
boot,
All right, you're feeling great.
I think after the comment of like crushing under his boot, I think that's probably shut Reggie up a little bit, like sobered him up a little bit about like,
Shocking.
yeah, he's probably a little taken aback by that.
And it had the opposite effect on me.
Out of the mouth comes the first dish you can kind of recognize. It's clearly a spit roasted.
I got it.
Jesus.
God.
You walked into that.
I did. Well, that's what happens when the game doesn't have the food come out of somebody's mouth, you know? It is a trio of roasted birds, pheasant, quail, and partridge.
No turducken?
No turducken.
Okay.
And
Do
Well,
not shove them in each other.
And what's the wine that's paired with this one?
Well, the wine here is from Sorubia. It is a wonderful, white wine with notes of both starlight and the piquant flavor of lost love.
I'm familiar with that flavor.
I haven't experienced that before.
Well, drink up.
Okay.
You've never been in love before.
Well, no, me.
Erna.
Love is dead, lass. Love is dead.
Well, I doubt that.
No, it's not.
You seem dramatic. And
You see?
Dramatic and traumatic.
dramatic. You traumatized me. Good job.
You seem to have shut Mackenzie up. Karakov like snickers when you say that.
So I taste a lost love.
What do you think?
It's
It's a little bitter, isn't it?
but also sweet.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet.
There's a German song called Alte Liebe. Old love.
It would be German.
It's opera.
It's not what you think. They're not that old.
What aren't that old?
The lovers.
Oh, in the opera?
In the song.
Yeah, aye.
Yeah.
You know it.
Well, if they were old, there'd be a lot more. It just wouldn't be nearly as appealing.
Oh, God. I said
I
that
don't-
wasn't a double entendre.
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
was just a single entendre.
That was to
I'm
say.
figuring it out. So I'll take notes. I'm
Life
going
skills. Yeah.
to fill into existence a notebook.
Oh no, have you
Make a
make a something?
That's a 98.
98. All right, there is a notebook in front of you.
You know you can't
It looks
take
up
with
at you and says, "Please write on me now. What can you do?"
A rat on you?
Yes, please write on me.
Right, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you Henri?
No, I am his twin brother. I am Philippe.
Philippe?
Yes, I'm the evil twin.
I was going to write down the distinctions between double entendres and single entendres.
I don't care.
I've heard of it. You don't.
You're boring me.
I'm boring you.
No one will ever love you.
Ah!
You will die alone.
Don't listen to the book. Erna, don't listen to the book. Give it to me. I sit,
Your size are rather
I
large.
sit down on it. I sit down on it.
You see, you sound terrible.
It's entirely wrong.
Yes, don't listen to it.
He did say he was evil. You can't trust him.
Okay. I think maybe I.
Every once in a while, you hear like a mumble from under your seat that barely discernible.
Can I just move? Let me. I just huck the book down.
I regret nothing.
Mr. Petrikov, what is your name?
Way off in the distance, you hear a book. You're a stupid cat. I'm adorable.
Oh, so it's mean to everyone. I should write that. I shouldn't write that down.
I now in my headcanon blackjack cartoon, he has an antagonist book that is constantly
You
belittling
need to
him.
stop talking about this. I'm gonna have to make art about it.
So Henri goes blackjack, and blackjack goes for we.
Step in your ear.
And Flint goes, "You're a hackneyed concept."
Stop talking about this, or I'm gonna have to start writing about it.
You're welcome. Mr. Petrikov, what is it?
Yes.
Yes. How do you go about creating your totem?
Well, much as you tried so unsuccessfully.
That was a totem.
No, but that's how.
That's how you do it.
In the Dreamlands, you can
you'll be good at it.
materialize what you wish. And so, as soon as you have come to terms with your particular trauma and have determined what it is you wish to rid yourself of, you merely focus on a totem of some sort.
That won't work.
And why do you say that?
Because if you've come to terms with it, you don't need to cast it away.
Well, my fatal heart disease greatly disagrees with you.
Are you asleep or are you dead?
I am asleep near death. And my hope is that by ridding myself of this heart disease, which I've manifested into this briefcase, that I will wake in the world whole and healthy.
Interesting.
Does it work like that? I thought you just threw away fears.
Well, I'm very interested to find out. No one has given me a direct answer.
Well, experimentation, right?
I was going
I
to say I'm
don't-
interested.
I'm greatly interested in the results.
I mean,
I don't have any other choice.
yes, and I'm sorry to hear about the.
You are very kind.
You don't have to tell me, but where do you live? so we could follow up with you.
Well, that is presumptuous.
You can say no.
No. I am in a hospital in Serbia.
Oh, okay.
But
So I
very
guess
vague, and you don't have anything to write on.
That's Pooja writing.
Okay.
He tells you the name of a hospital in Sofia.
Oh, okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and perhaps we will see each other in the waking world.
I fervently hope so.
I appreciate the guidance, but coming to terms with the trauma means that I have to think about it, and I don't think I'm really up for that right now.
Well, then you're not prepared to be on this train.
We didn't exactly choose.
Yeah, we didn't. We found ourselves
Really?
here. Yes. How did you happen upon the train?
Well, on my deathbed, I swore that if I was able to continue living, that I would change my life. You see, I'm not a good man. I was an arms dealer during the Great War, and I profited handsomely over both sides. And I'm quite wealthy, and honestly, I've lived a wonderful life, but my heart is failing, and I am dying. And if I survive this, if this is successful, then that is a sign to me that I must do what I can to make the world a better place. If it doesn't work, God is dead. And so am I.
Oh.
Well, if that's the case, you should try to do good regardless.
A little late for that.
For you,
Yes.
I don't think you're going to do good.
I think you mean do well, old chap.
I disagree.
I think you'll do well.
I disagree. I think it is good that you have changed your mind, and I hope that you live.
Once again, you are very kind, Miss
Klein is my last name.
Miss Klein.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. It is very kind that you consider my slight problem worthy of discussion. I appreciate it greatly.
Yes, I mean, it is good to see when you have done wrong and try to make it better in any way you can.
Mackenzie, kind of sneers. It's like, hey, I'm with you, lad. He doesn't care. He just wants to keep living.
Yep.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's eat the next course.
Did we go to check in on?
Oh yeah, you're going to go hit
Maybe
on
after
that
the
finish.
next meal. The next.
I have no idea for a plan of attack, but
Our buddy, our close personal friend, Dead Bay Boy, Dead Bay.
Dead
God,
Bay.
the
Dead
Beyonce
Bay.
fans are coming after me now.
Bay.
She can do anything. She's
released an
dead
album.
now. Wow. Dad, was there anything she can't do? Dead Boy 42. Hello to you. Hello to Live Mom. Hello to
friend.
Support Dad. Hello to whatever the turtle's name is. Now the turtle's name is Soup. We so appreciate it. He says, Erna and Rudy need these coins to the god and goddess of Close But No Cigar.
Runs in the family.
And then John Little is back, and you know what this is?
Oh.
This is an adorable little coin.
no, you're dead to us.
Oh,
John Little.
for me? Oh,
for
John
Blackjack.
Little, you're so nice. I love you, John Little. Oh, that's such a better name than Hello Blackjack.
That's your name.
That's my name now. In the Dreamlands, that's my cover.
That's what, yeah.
What's funny is that in Blackjack's voice, Little sounds like Whittle,
Yeah,
which
John
is
Whittle.
John
Yeah.
Whittle.
Wow, you're my favorite, John Whittle. You're adorable.
oh, so cute.
No.
A blackjack bit.
above.
Right on.
Now they can't wait till he's dead. The next course comes out, and it is Boar's Head a la mode.
Oh,
With ice cream?
The ice cream is a wonderful tomato sorbet. It is a beautiful taste contrast, both with the temperature and the flavor of the bowl.
So it's a full boar's
No. So what comes out is a little cup, and there's a scoop of red sorbet, and on top of it is the smallest boar's head you've ever seen.
Oh, do they make them that small here?
Is that a garnish or is that a
No, you
decoration?
eat the entire head whole. In one bite. It is wonderful. With the sorbet.
Has to be with the sorbet.
Yeah.
Just do it.
It's good. So there's not much crunch. It's kind of like eating crawfish or something, where you eat the head and that sort of thing.
Those are delicious.
We all know.
And
Yeah.
the boar is fantastic. It somehow manages to taste like a bite of steak with a weird like crunch element to it that like at the beginning you're like, did I just bite a bone? But then it's gone. And
I
like,
was thinking crispy bacon.
that could have been that as well.
Bacon and ice cream.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic combination.
went
We've all
Yeah.
tried
Yes.
bacon and ice
We
cream.
went to a
of
Thai
course.
place once where the dessert was ice cream on toast. And I was like, I have to order this. This is fantastic. This is amazing. And the weird thing is, it tastes exactly like what you'd think it tastes like. And you're like, does this work? I don't know. But we kept eating it. And we're like,
Well,
I
That's because
kinda
there's
like
ice cream on it.
toast.
No, Pazuki.
For fear of going far afield,
Please.
what is a waffle cone if not a crispy piece of toast? Like,
It's not buttered
like
and warm.
yeah, but it
You could be. Yeah,
it
you could.
really
You
could be. Like,
The whole point of a waffle is to get all that butter and then syrup and then ice cream.
I think there's a Pacific Island.
This is turning
Tradition.
into like, is a hot dog a sandwich discussion?
It is.
Not into
Is a hot dog a
It's
taco?
a waffle cone of toast.
No.
That is one coin. That was a snap one from our buddy Lope, who is back.
Hey, Lo.
Hello, good to see
Congratulations,
you.
thank you, Lope.
It's weird. I wanted to go to the screen and be like, hi. But no, it's
Put
over
a,
here.
taco, you
you
can
go
put a
there,
hot
I
dog
live
in a
here.
taco shell and then it's a taco.
But the hot dog.
No cube theory. No cube theory.
We're bringing this back in from the field.
All right, so look, last Call of Cthulhu, we're talking about
No.
sandwiches,
No.
and we're discussing why Jesus is a lich.
Yes.
Easter.
I mean, tomorrow's Easter.
Yeah.
But Lope says he hopes you are all dreaming of Zhugong.
Oh, of course. You got it.
Will do.
I mean, in the
I need context.
I don't know what that is.
well, that's exciting.
desperately need context.
Desperately.
Desperately.
Yeah. Now out comes a beautiful, like this time the tongue just keeps running and it's fruits and nuts and just these bowls of spices. And you see Mackenzie will take like a handful of fruit and nuts and then put his hand in one of the bowls of spices and just kind of throw the whole thing in his mouth together.
Make
Is that
your
how
own,
you do it?
Make your own.
That's how I
trail
do
mix.
it.
All right.
Now, that one there, the sort of purple one,
Yeah?
that kind of tastes like mustard.
What does it go with?
Well, I think it goes with all of them. That one there, the red one, that's a little spicy. I don't like it. But the one over there, the golden one, that tastes like honey. But it's weird because it's dust. It's dusty honey.
Spicy honey mustard.
It's delicious, yeah. It mix, and somehow, no matter how much of a handful you take, the mix is perfect every time. So it's always perfectly balanced. And so Mackenzie's like, I never thought to mix them. That's genius.
I found peanut butter and chocolate.
Mackenzie, how many times have you made this trip?
This will be my third.
And you haven't been able to get rid of your fears.
I mean, you were wrong when you said you've got to come to terms with them, and then I haven't been able to. I'm terrified of ceasing to be. As much as the idea calls to me, as much as the idea of peace and quiet and perhaps absolution speaks to me, how do you end your own life?
Or unlive.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I get off at the last city every time before the Gulf.
Oh. So you haven't even attempted.
I can't do it. You only get one try at the golf.
I thought Petrikov is tried. Kharkov, excuse me.
I also got off at the last city.
Oh.
I'm not proud of it.
Have you seen other passengers?
I believe this is all we have right now, except for the cats.
Well,
the previous trips.
The previous
Oh,
trips.
yes, I have, yes.
How?
It's usually quite full. The first stop, not as much, but when we stop in Dilathleen, many more people will get on.
Oh.
Including, I believe, the diplomatic corps.
Oh, yes.
That's what the cat was saying.
Blackjack.
Oh,
Yes.
that odious cat.
It's the kitten.
It's terrible.
You've dealt with Blackjack before.
I'm trying not to say its name because I
didn't-
feel like it might call him in.
I didn't ask its name.
Well, it gives it
I was
anyways.
told not to speak to the cat. And I find Henri's directives to be usually well-intentioned.
I told it I wanted to choke the life out of it. And it was quite distraught, so I recommend that.
No, that's
I thought that
terrible.
was you. Yeah.
Why? Ugh.
Terribly funny.
That's awful. I don't wish damage to the poor cat. I just wish it were not around me.
Oh no, it's a little goblin.
You don't like cats, I gather.
I don't like these cats. They're not cats, though.
What? What do you mean by that?
Cats do... How many talking cats have you met?
It's the dream.
Yeah, it's not a cat.
Well, then you're not you and I'm not me. I don't understand.
No, we talk.
So do the cats.
So what are they?
From way down there, you go, yes, you do talk.
You don't have to stick around.
Very good acoustics.
She's ooh. She's calling my name. Oh, goodness.
She really isn't, but go on.
Quite the opposite.
I would suggest that you stay as far away from Madame Brugia as you can.
Oh, you know her.
Her name Bruja?
Yes, her name is Madame Brugia.
Rhymes with.
Nothing. There's nothing that rhymes with Brugia.
Nothing I can
I
think
feel
of.
like I've heard another name that might rhyme with it.
I don't
but
think so. No.
It's
Maybe it's my
written right
imagination.
here.
Bruja.
Brugia.
All I know is she's rather severe and
I've noticed.
seems to have had a stick surgically implanted in a rather unfortunate area.
Double! Well, it's only single.
No,
I don't
it's
have
double.
What are you...
The entendre.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
I've experienced removing sticks.
Oh.
Double.
That is a double.
Oh. I'm really contemplating a lot of things right now.
I aggressively wish to hear no more about it.
That is
I am
dinner.
entirely with you, sir.
I mean, what is dinner?
At this time,
What are words?
What are birds? Wait, no, I know what birds are.
in come 11 Henris with cloches, and they put one down in front of each of you,
This has been the best delivery.
Are you gonna eat this one?
Maybe, yes.
and they say, now, mesdames et messieurs, we have sauces prepared by the subtlest cooks, suited to the palate of every feaster. Bon appetit. And they pull it back, and in front of you is a bowl of gray sludge.
Okay. Yeah, I will also do like with the
Whiskey.
fingertip.
It tastes like whiskey.
Oh boy.
Honey.
Honey?
It tastes like honey.
It's like lavender? It's subtle, but pleasant.
I think mine tastes like every breakfast food combined.
Run through a blender.
Like notes of every breakfast food combined with like heavy on the jelly. Like there's kind of like a jelly, Swedish jelly flavor. And finishes off with champagne.
This is a very specific kind of honey, though. This is from the beehives near where I grew up. I've never tasted anything like it.
And just to clarify,
Lovely.
like, Rudolph won't go into his, but it's not the taste of the whiskey, it's the...
The feeling of drinking it.
No, it's with friends, it's commiserating.
Oh, okay.
It's the emotional...
Yeah.
Can we
gratification.
try each other's?
I don't know if it'll taste the same, but I'm willing to try.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
No,
Of course, I want to try everyone's. Mackenzie's, what does yours taste like?
None of your business.
Here's my business.
So
do I
it
taste?
always tastes like what you want it to taste like. So it doesn't taste like theirs. Everything.
But I
tries-
want it to taste like theirs.
But it doesn't. It tastes like it tastes like your breakfast thing.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Ah, well. It was worth a try.
It was this.
Well, I mean, we all have our own tastes. Sorry, I see you react negatively.
Just because I
Because
thought
you didn't get to taste yours, but I'm interpreting it like, oh, well, fine.
No, I did.
He's like, I'm sorry, it doesn't taste like cocaine.
Rudolph, yours tasted just like mine tastes, so I was disappointed.
Yours tastes like whiskey, too?
No, mine doesn't.
Breakfast
taste
whiskey.
Like, that's why I was.
I believe you drink whiskey for breakfast.
I've drank whiskey for breakfast. It's
Yes.
true.
Oh, that sounds more Irish than Scottish, but we've been known to do it.
What do you
stuff.
drink for breakfast?
Yeah, well,
Guinness.
That's also Irish.
don't touch the stuff. No, I like a little bit of coffee with a wee nip in it.
Oh,
Isn't that Irish coffee? He's Scottish.
We don't call it that.
Okay, fair enough.
That's rude.
I think it depends on what kind of...
what are you putting in the
Yeah.
coffee? You don't put whiskey in
I
it.
put vodka.
Oh,
Oh,
That works.
Petrikov or whatever his name is.
Karkov.
Harkov.
Why would you put vodka
it's
in?
okay. Reggie has a thing about names.
I'm not good at them.
And I
Dave's
have
great at them.
yeah, that's a character choice.
Well, you wouldn't want to...
Totally.
A neutral spirit's gonna work well for a lot of beverages.
And at that point, Henri says, and so dinner is complete.
that was it.
Please, mesdames and messieurs, return to, if you wish to go to the salon, that is fine. We have the entertainment car is now open with billiards and drinks and cigars. Or if you wish, you may, of course, return to bed. And also, the laboratory car is open, and we shall return from this break just as soon as you have all used this room. See what I did?
Oh, you subversive.
So we thank you for listening to the. I have to do some podcast talk now, YouTube. So bear with me. Come with me on the ride. Let's go on a journey. Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. We will be back in part 2. Beat. YouTube will be back after.
My editing brain.
get through that.
My
Nailed
editing,
it.
my editing brain wants to
That.
kill you
Damn,
so
I
badly
wanted
right
to-
now.
I couldn't get through it. YouTube will be back after a quick break. Too many spaces after a period. Make sure to thank a patron on Discord, since without them, I might still be here. We'll see you soon, internet friends. I'm gonna get. Oh, is there a thing I have to read when we come back? No, there's not something I have to read when we come back. Welcome back, podcast listeners, YouTube viewers, people watching this in some weird mental plug-in in the future. Don't you have anything better to do with your time? We're playing Call of Cthulhu still, and thanks to some adroit negotiating by my attorney, I still get to sit in this chair.
For now.
For now. I have been told, however, that any more strikes against me will result in Thomas taking over GMing.
Yes.
And I don't want to do that to anyone.
How do we sabotage you? Just out of curiosity.
Sabotage myself. Come on, you know this is. For the next 2.5 minutes, I'm going to be on my best behavior.
At least 2.5.
That sounds correct.
No, that's about it.
That's stretching it.
So this is part 2 of Murder on the Dreamland Express, I think it is. So
Got it.
you have just had a lovely dinner, served in an unnerving way. All you ate was the last one, right? The
I
gray.
just had a little lavender right at the end.
So you're
baby.
very sleepy and giggly at this point.
With crazy
Unless you're like a morose, unless you're like me and like you just want to go listen to Morrissey and write ex-girlfriends.
So I think that we've determined that Erna's a bit of a
Lightweight.
yes. I think we've determined that for sure. But also that she kind of lashes out a little bit when she's drunk. But I think there's a combination of both. She's having a good time, but if Reggie gets too close, she'll say something, like
Classist.
I never know by now.
That's awesome when the rich guys
gotta
like,
be
that's
building up some sort of
classist.
tolerance. She's got to be
to
building.
drinking?
Yeah.
Well,
it doesn't take that long.
Well,
Con's low, my guy.
my con is low, but I have rolled well on other drinking things.
Yes, just not this one.
Not this one. I think, but
Yeah,
this is dream drinking.
she's been practicing a
This is
lot.
dream.
I have been practicing a lot recently. But also I didn't eat anything, which I can say in real life, you should eat things.
Eat food. Eat food before you drink.
See that, kids? You're gonna learn things when you watch this show.
If I ever drink in my life,
Eat
I'll know
beforehand.
that now.
Yeah, eat beforehand.
Some like solid carbs and protein to help soak things
No, you
up.
drink after. You got to get the alcohol in your system like right away.
Oh, okay.
And then once you get to the point, you start to feel yourself like hitting it. Then you start doing balance of
That's
like
too late.
regular fluids, food.
Now it makes sense. I've been carbo loading all my life for that first drink.
That's not what you want to
So
do.
Erna's probably like leaning on Charlie, and she's like saying things about, "Oh, Reggie, you looked so good as a cat. You should be a cat again."
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
That was an insult.
Cats are cute. Erna's saying I was cute as
That's
a
what
cat.
I was saying.
yeah, cats are cute.
That's right, Black.
adorable.
That's right, Blackjack. Know your worth.
Your mother hates you. Why do you say these things?
Because it's true.
No, the notebook lies.
Yeah, see the notebook why?
Except about that.
You don't really have a speech impediment. It's an affectation.
You were adopted.
I like how the evil book has lost the French accent too. It's just Ezra now. Just Ezra outletting his. Screw all of these players. I'm calling them out. I hate my own cute character.
I was just saying.
How are we all doing?
Doing great. After the break, doing great.
I'm dream drinking.
Do you need to go lay down, Erna?
Probably. Are we going to wake back up if we go to bed? Should we try?
I really don't know.
That's what I was told.
Well, we could give it a shot. See.
So as you come out of the banquet hall, you see Blackjack not paying any attention to you, tearing page after page out of this book, going, "Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!"
Oh, Blackjack, do you need a scritch?
I do.
Come here.
Is it dead? Is Philippe dead?
No, your soul is dead.
Erna takes over. I made you. I can unmake you.
Maybe a salad next time.
Erna, do you need a scritch?
Yes. Oh yes.
And you tear the last page out, and Philippe goes, "Wait, I can't." Ah!
The he can die.
At least I silenced him.
He just had to believe in himself all along.
Does the older school marm exit around us?
She is intentionally waiting. Like, she's standing far back, looking out the door, waiting for everyone to be gone.
And we're just standing out.
Yeah, I know. You're standing out there with the cat.
So I look back at her and I'll just give her a little wink. Shall we?
I lean in. He's into you.
Good wingman. Good wingman.
That's all right.
What does big
Both
man
of you
mean?
make me a spot hidden roll.
A wingman is when like someone's trying to
Do I
flirt
see
with
a way to
someone
kill
else,
Blackjack?
and they like help build up the person that's trying to flirt.
Oh, someone who helps
Oh,
the
88.
flirting.
Yes,
Okay.
All right,
exactly.
You both
okay.
notice that as she stands up, she is carrying a small valise, a little purse that is heart-shaped. And, like, she is clutching it with white-knuckled intensity.
Oh, it's probably her totem.
She wants to kill her love.
Yes.
How tragic.
Well, and Reggie is just the...
You don't even need to go to notice.
I've done it before, I'll do it again.
boy, if she found a totem. She can throw you in.
No, I like Reggie. We're keeping him.
Go into her room and there's just another Reggie, like, standing naked.
I am the totem.
You know, I
am
feel
the
like Reggie would be into
totem.
that.
A little objectification.
Everything I've ever wanted. So you go back to your rooms. It's, probably getting on midnight.
Oh,
I
God.
should have shouted out he's rich. That would have worked.
Doesn't matter in the Dreamland. Money doesn't mean anything here.
And again, this is like a Rube Goldbergian sort of like, one of you, your apartment is up a hill that somehow exists. Another one, you go down into a cellar. But you all have beautiful windows that look out on nothing. So
Yeah.
most of you close the curtains at a certain point.
Yeah. I'll walk Erna to her room.
I can see time from my room.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie.
You're welcome.
I definitely noticed this.
We're not subtle.
No,
Guten Nacht.
no spot hidden roll. Because nothing is hidden.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Somehow, a quiet gong strikes. Whang. The train will be lowering its lights to better help you all get a good night's sleep. Now, no dreaming. Good night. Henri is no longer here.
Oh. Is there a day-night cycle?
No.
No. Okay.
That's what, but as soon as he says the train will dim the lights, like everybody's lights kind of go down very, it's mood lighting in every room.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Night. And I wink at you.
I would ask what that's all about, but
You know.
The next stop on the train is the city of Za. Wait, what? No, Lausanne. Huh? No, that's
Is
not
it
right.
pizza or lasagna? Which one is it?
Lausanne, there's no Lausanne. And you all awake in your cabins on the Orient Express as the porter is knocking on your door saying, pardon, you said that you were leaving, your tickets are getting off at Lausanne.
Yep.
We are arriving.
Oh, now?
Yes.
Morning, thanks.
Do we feel refreshed?
Oh, yes, you all feel great.
Oh.
In fact, just like the Orient Express, you all gain a point of sanity from your time on the Dreamland Express.
Ooh,
I
blush.
am now above my starting sanity.
Very nice.
I'm not.
Don't read the book. So
the book.
your luggage is being taken care of. It's being given to a porter. It is very early. You arrive in Lausanne, Switzerland, at about 6:45 in the morning.
Oh, so early.
Yeah, and the station agent has not actually arrived. The porter, as they're taking your stuff off, will put it in a locked room and say, there is a cafe right over there. You may have a croissant and a cup of coffee, and the agent should be here around 7.
Wonderful.
So just to make sure.
I do not need to be here for this, yes?
Correct.
you're
Thank
right.
you.
In fact, we would prefer if you weren't. Thank you.
Bon voyage.
Did you ever go on the Dreamlands?
Okay, so this is what I wanted to ask.
Good leave.
We all.
The train is a very short stop, so the train starts to take off. It's very chilly. You are outside in January in the Swiss Alps. This is a beautiful little town. It is on a hill that slopes down to Lake Geneva. So as you came in, the train kind of went around Lake Geneva and then came up to where this city is. So the city is all kind of on an incline. So the east-west streets are usually quite steep, and the north-south streets tend to be more level.
What would be a season that would make sense to come here? Like what like?
I mean, if you ski right now.
Oh, okay.
But if you like, lake stuff and hikes, then the summer would be beautiful.
Oh yes, I used to go on summer trips here with
That's.
with my parents.
But just so that we're all on the same page.
Yes. Oh.
Dreamland Express.
That was not
Yeah,
a
that
normal
did
dream.
We all drank this.
Yes, it
Henri
happened.
was
Yes,
there.
that happened.
Henri was there.
Yes, it happened.
We ate Grey Goo.
Yes.
He ate gray goo.
Yep.
Well,
That was the only
drank.
thing I ate. I feel. How do I feel?
You feel great.
Oh, drinking in the Dreamlands is way better than drinking it out here.
There was a tiny cartoonish character named Blackjack that got thrown off the train
Who
several
had bunny
times.
ears.
Yeah.
Tell us about this. What are you talking about?
There was a moment when he was trying to convince me to sneak him into the banquet hall. Just a moment. He had bunny ears.
Does that have anything for anyone else?
Not me, but
The messengers of the underworld.
What? What?
Yeah.
I've never heard this before.
can you go into more detail?
I mean, that's about it. In folklore, they were known for being messengers.
Rabbits.
Yes.
Rabbit cats.
Also, a lot of cats. Cats will steal your soul.
Okay.
Is that why you hated Blackjack so much?
Well, regular cats won't steal your souls, but
These ones will.
yes, things that
Oh, I'm not.
wear
wearing
the
this
skins. The skins
I'm
of
maintaining mine because it's comfortable.
So you
That's why you
mentioned
have to
something
keep
about
them
their,
away
their
during
seams,
funerals.
and you're saying that they're skinned. So you're saying the entities that are the cats are not actually cats. They are something else wrapped in cat fur.
Yes.
I think you could have phrased that much better than that.
Well,
Well, and I don't know if they all are, but that cat, I saw something else for a moment.
All right.
so corroboration.
Well, it probably, to begin with, given that it was talking, probably wasn't a cat.
It was the
and
dream.
then there's a chance
Anything can
that,
talk in the dream. It doesn't matter. Well, what happens in reality and what happens in the dreamland have no correlation besides our understanding of how things should work.
Then why do
So-
you even think that they're cats?
Do you think that
I
we
don't
were,
necessarily. Do you think that we were on a train?
No, I think that we were in a dream and there was a manifestation of a train. What I'm
But
saying,
people who said they were dead were there.
I think those are real. We were real, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course, we were
Well,
real.
we all had the same dream.
And we all had the same dream, so that is a collective thing. But what I'm saying is that the cats talking is not the issue. The cats claiming to be cats when they are actually not, and they are their own separate entity than a cat. That is the issue I'm taking. Does that make sense?
And it's
As much as anything
and
else.
it's something I saw, which I think.
You've been seeing things that are really there that the rest of us aren't able to.
Your arm is no longer blue.
Right.
Yes, this is
No, that's
The artifact.
Let me wash it off real quick.
Verisimilitude! Verisimilitude!
I thought that was a tattoo.
Oh yeah, I got a tattoo.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be kind of sick, though. I mean, that'd be kind of
I've
sick,
not
though.
had a D&D character tattoo, so I could get an Erna tattoo.
Totally
Full
could.
sleeves. Anyway,
Your arm, obviously.
The Erda tattoo full sleeve is just a blouse all the way up here.
buttoned all the way
Yeah.
to the collarbones.
Your arm isn't blue anymore.
But it was
in
there.
the dream, so it's showing,
that the arm has something going on with it.
yeah.
Interesting.
So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going slightly mad.
Or having dreams.
Or just the dreams that I was having were what I thought they were, which apparently they were, so.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, if you tell people, then you'll effectively have gone mad.
Oh, you're saying
People
telling-
who
To
want
the
us.
public.
Yeah, no, I'm not sharing this outside of our group.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just
And I won't even tell my
Technically-
father.
Good.
very nice.
I am proud of you.
Although I'm sure he'd be real interested in a human train.
Well, if you don't tell your father, I will
Gross.
get the coffee for breakfast.
Been there, done that.
I'm sorry about coffee for breakfast?
I said that I will get the coffees if you don't tell your father.
Yes, by all means.
All right, so you head to the
I
cafe.
only have $997 left.
Yep.
Now it's time for a little quiz. Who, besides Pooja, remembers why you were in Lausanne?
God, no, it's been too long. I've been waiting for someone to.
I know you do. That's why I phrased the question in the way it was phrased.
Aren't we looking
I can't read my writing.
for... We're looking... Do you know?
Nope.
I think we're looking for a person
Is this
Could
where
you
the guy?
be more
Is
specific?
this where the scroll is?
who
Where
has
are
the
they?
scroll.
Oh,
Getting closer.
I won't
Wasn't
give
it
any hints.
someone who either bought or sold a piece of the
Getting much closer.
statue?
I'd like to
There
use
may have been a letter involved.
I'd like to use
No,
a
the
coin
that's
to
the
ask
scroll. The
Pooja.
guy with the scroll. The letter at the place.
The letter was yes. So,
Pooja.
We should tell him.
all right, Phil. They got close.
Edgar Wellington.
I have the name. I know what he looks
I
like.
just really wanted to torture Pooja.
1789.
Watching her like have steam come out of her ears, isn't it?
So yes, so he wrote a letter to Christian. I forgot his last name.
Oh, geez.
Lori.
Come
So
on.
sorry.
Yeah, no. It's in the
Falling
Google
down.
Doc.
I have it pulled up. He wrote a letter to the doctor who we stayed with, who about the simulacrum.
Right.
He says he's interested in the simulacrum, and there's something with the scrolls, the Sedefkar scrolls.
Yeah.
And he's based out of here.
He says, I recently came into possession of an old scroll, which presents an intriguing description of the item. This piqued my interest, and I am now endeavoring to purchase any of the simulacrum that I can. And he asked, if he has any pieces, please let him know. And you've got an address, 50 Rue Saint Etienne.
When does the next train come through?
Tomorrow morning.
Okay, so we're gonna want to get a hotel.
Yeah.
Well, if we can, this.
So you're sitting outdoors at the cafe.
Have you
Actually,
told
you're
us
probably
about?
sitting indoors.
I guess we all got invited to the opera together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're all.
Is
Yeah.
that here?
No,
It's 3
it's
days.
in the
Oh,
north.
okay.
3 days hence.
Okay,
Good.
so it is coming up. So yeah.
Well, we don't have to go.
Also, to be quite clear, like I said, we would go and have no intention if we can't.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I
mean,
was just
I mean,
glad handing.
Pooja wants to go.
I mean, I would love to have us go.
No, I think it would be a lovely time, but if we don't have time, or
I've been
looking-
practicing Nessun Dorma for weeks, damn it.
Yay.
Good prep,
Go on.
Azra. Good prep.
Save it.
Save it. The thing with DMing is if the players don't do the thing that you want, you can just move it to another part of the story.
So true. So true.
There's an opera in There's an opera car on the train.
Istanbul
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
just wild for
Before
opera.
the final battle, you have to listen to this opera.
It's gonna give you the key to deal with the final problem.
So you spend a little time talking in this cafe. You see the station agent come and open the station at 7:00. And he will, if you tell him you get a room at a hotel, he'll send your luggage to that hotel. No problem. He suggests the Meridian.
Is that the fanciest hotel?
Yes, it's very nice.
What's the
We go,
second?
We
perhaps
have
we go one tier down.
step
Yeah.
below that.
Oh, well then perhaps the Swiss Arms.
And how much? Do you know how much that is?
We can do Swiss arms.
That sounds lovely.
Just in case, what is one step below that?
Well, a step below that is, I guess when my family visits, they stay at the Essex. It's lovely. No breakfast, but...
Oh,
No
I do
breakfast,
love
but we have to
breakfast.
pay for breakfast, son.
Well, we already just paid for breakfast right now.
But yeah, but
So it's
tomorrow's
not
breakfast.
that. Yeah, we can do this again.
This is hard.
Let's go to the Swiss Arms. Might as well.
Okay.
All right.
it's fine.
It's a couple blocks from...
I take out my wallet and I'm looking
No,
through.
we're using Dr. Smith's funds for our lodging, as long as we are economical about them.
Thank you, Dr. Smith.
So
Yes.
you head... The Swiss Arms is a couple blocks away. You have to go up one of the hills and then to the left. And the guys we have 4 rooms. It's the entire 4th floor. And it's kind of a small pension more than anything else. There is a lovely continental breakfast. For a night, 4 rooms will be $12.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Anna lights it down and she looks at her notebook for a second. You're my special notebook. Good.
Do you have a phone?
Yes, of course.
Would I be able to make an international call?
Oh, maybe a telegram, monsieur?
Telegram would have to work, I suppose.
Yes, but the phone is only local.
Oh, okay. Well then, where's the telegram?
And he'll give you the address of the office.
Okay.
Uh,
I will tell you what I say in the telegram
Yeah.
later.
Yep, sounds good. So
Love you.
you know, he'll give you directions to 50 to Rue Saint Etienne. It is kind of far away from the lake, and you head out there. Your luggage will be put in your room when it gets there. And as you walk in the morning, just the mist off the river makes you feel like this city is abandoned. You feel like you're the only people in the city, and there's just that weird quiet with the weird, the drip of water every once in a while.
I hate it. I hate it.
It's very strange. And the city is just weirdly quiet.
Very liminal.
At 8 o'clock, the church bells ring, but they seem very far away. There's just weird acoustics going on. Maybe it's being by the lake. Who knows? And you come up to a little cobblestone building that is a quiet corner in this town, and it's a sign painted on the wall of the building says, Wellington fee, taxidermy, 50 Rue Saint Etienne. So it's the Wellington brothers,
So
taxidermists.
long before we ever got here, did we discuss what our plan was going to be?
Doesn't
for
sound
tonight?
like you.
We've done it before. We have
done
discussed.
it.
We've strategized. I don't know if we've ever stuck to plan.
This is a different iteration of the
guess,
Great
yeah.
Danes.
Yeah.
I mean, when
Actually,
you're
the
describing the
little plan.
quietness of the city, I'm thinking no, we're talking about okay, what's our story?
And you feel like you could talk and nobody would, the sound just seems to be not traveling well.
Muffled.
Nice
Yeah.
and private.
Does anybody else notice this sound thing that's
No.
going on?
It's not unusual. We're in the Swiss Alps.
So why
Where
we...
is everyone?
We're right here.
No, the rest of the town.
I mean, there
Around.
were people in the cafe. It's just, for some reason, the route you walk, it's very quiet.
It's
Cold
winter.
out. It's winter.
I don't
is.
like it.
Don't go outside if they don't need to.
I don't like it.
So what are we going to
Do you like
tell
skiing?
Wellington?
Do you like to ski?
Of course I like to ski.
Then we
I'm
could
a
go skiing if you have
champion
time.
skier.
What does this
I
have
love
to
to
Champion
do
skier?
Sure.
We're here to talk to Wellington about the scroll.
Right.
Go
So
skiing.
So about the scroll, what do we? We're clearly
So-
going to display interest.
can we? Okay. So I mean, we could make it seem like an academic interest that we have similar. He's trying to frame, based off of his letter, he's trying to frame it as I've read about this, and I'm interested. Could we try to say that we are also?
Do we want to say that we went to the location where We found the arm. However, when we went there,
But
all we
how
found
else
was
would
an
we
empty
how
pedestal.
else would we have heard of him? I think maybe we have to admit that part.
Yeah. We just say that when we looked in there, it was empty. We didn't see.
Well, we can gauge.
We could also say that in our pursuits, our academic pursuits, his name has come up several times looking for similar items. I don't think we need to name the doctor at all.
Let's not say several times in case he asks where.
Fair enough.
Then we can say that we have heard of him and we are also interested in this thing, and then if he follows up, we can decide how honest we want to be.
Fair enough.
And I want to say again that I would like to avoid violence.
You see,
Violence, why
No
would we have-
shooting him in the head.
I will not shoot him. Hold on.
Don't raise
a
your voice
second.
when you.
a man
say-
is walking towards you wearing a fez.
Oh. Fez head. 12 o'clock.
Excuse me, you speak English?
Yes, we do.
Can you tell me where is? And he holds out a piece of paper that has an address on it.
I'll take it and look at
right.
it.
The piece of paper is from a Turkish hotel.
It's the
He seems Turkish.
Okay. What's the address on it?
It is. I mean, you don't know the town well enough. It's just a number and a street.
But not the address we're going.
No, it is not 50. You have not seen this street, but in your small part of the city you've
Yeah.
seen.
Erna's fighting the overwhelming urge to speak Turkish to this guy.
I,
Because she's like,
Do it.
He would be so excited. Well,
yeah, but I don't know what his intentions are.
I like your hat. Yeah, I like.
yes.
Can I see it? Can I see your hat?
Why are you asking for his hat?
I just want to look at his hat. Leave me
Why?
alone.
I must go.
I'll do it.
All right. Make a Turkish roll.
Okay, it's not.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just like saying
wanna
hello.
make small talk?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to gauge.
Do you know what's going to happen anytime you try and make like simple conversation with someone in their native language? He's going to bombard you with lightning fast Turkish, being super excited.
Well, I made it regular.
All right.
Yay.
He is. Oh, he says, "Oh, I'm so glad that someone speaks a real language here. Please, can you help me? I'm part of the diplomatic group, and I'm trying to get to the government building at this address. I don't know where it is. I am late. We're trying to finish the treaty with the French and the English.
Oh, of course. Yes. Well, we should help you. Of course.
Thank you.
Yes. Well.
I don't know where this is.
I might know. Since I've been here before.
Make an intelligence roll.
Okay.
Also, once you tell us about this diplomatic thing,
Yeah, I definitely like side-eyed
It's
that.
interesting. Yeah, I'll kind of say that out loud as I'm. Yeah, I make it.
like
All right.
the
Yeah,
cats.
you know where that street is at least. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
give him
Diplomatic
directions.
things like
Yes, of
the
course.
cats.
Yeah, I'll.
This is real.
Yes, I will direct you and say
He says, "You are so kind.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I have no money, but I wish to thank. Please, will you join me? You and your friends will join me for dinner."
that would be lovely.
Yes.
Yes.
He's paying, right? Ask
We
him if
don't
he's paying.
understand. I don't think we understand
Turkish.
this.
He's be.
Ask him if he's paying.
I'm not translating that part.
He will say, I am staying at the Meridian.
Oh yes, I've heard it's very nice.
Yes, it's
Yes.
lovely. But please, we've brought some musicians from Turkey to make us feel at home, and I will ask them to play for you.
Oh, that would be.
Bless you.
You can see Erna getting really excited.
Yeah.
That would be incredible. Yes, I've heard great things
Thank you.
about
And
Turkish music.
he's like
Yes.
waving and walking off. He says, "Oh," he comes back. He says, "I am Ahmed."
Ahmed, Erna.
Oh, just so nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Yes, and he like shakes both your hands and he says, "Goodbye, goodbye, thank you."
What was that about?
That is a beautiful language.
I spoke it to a Turkish person, and I didn't screw up. Sorry. So I think so I freaked out for a second because he was wearing a hat.
Well, that's not a problem anymore.
It's not, yeah, because yes,
Yes.
you're right. You're right. You took care of it.
Well, I didn't.
Right.
Just
So
looking between the two of them, like, okay.
so anyway, moving on. He's here part of a diplomatic mission. Which is interesting considering.
Yeah, what?
But
The cats were doing it in our dreams.
yes.
Like, what is the chance?
But he wanted to go to a governmental building, and I happen to remember the street because I used to come here as a child, and I was able to give him directions, and he invited us to dinner at the Meridian.
That's
And there's going to be Turkish instruments playing there.
Ooh,
I wonder if what happened, if the things that are happening here also influence what's happening in the Dreamlands. So then it wouldn't be that
Seems
big of a
like
coincidence for there to be a diplomatic thing happening here in what can laughably be called the real world. And
Kids at home, look up the Treaty of Lausanne.
It's a real thing.
that also might be happening in the Dreamlands because it's happening here.
Interesting.
So we could try and find parallels and mess with them on one side or the other to see if they impact each
Do
other.
you want to?
Rudy sees a black kitten and kicks it.
No.
Not real kittens.
Do you want?
Not
to,
unless it's leaking.
Do you want to risk destroying a treaty here?
Well, I wasn't talking about that. I was just saying finding
Maybe-
parallels.
What if we set the hotel on fire and see if the dream hotel... Something like that, right?
Well, that's one way.
We'd have to set the train
In
that
that
we're on fire
moment,
before we go to
Dane
bed.
became a member of the Great Dane Society.
The Great Dane Society.
Yes.
I haven't got my
So
card.
no, we'd have to. We'd have
You
to
have to set things on fire.
Train on fire, but we need to take the train.
That's why it's a bad idea.
Ah.
Okay, well, let's get to Wellington's.
I know. We put someone's hand in warm water as they're falling asleep,
Right.
and then we see if.
If they pee in the dream,
yes.
then they pee in real life.
Yeah.
You're also
Ironclad.
brothers.
Not it, okay? I invented that. Okay.
Oh, you invented the nose ghost thing?
Oh, I thought you invented putting somebody's hand in
It took me a second to translate what she said.
Sorry, thank you for clarifying. No, we're not
Copyright that.
Okay. Let's get
Yeah,
to
so we go to
There's
the...
a paint a picture in every frat.
We bow before Erna,
this icon.
our queen.
Without her, what would we be?
So yeah, we go to the place.
All right, yeah, it is. There's a sign that says, please knock for service.
And we're standing outside. So what is the? Okay.
No plan, apparently.
There's no answer.
Okay, we can plan now.
I checked the handle.
It is locked.
Well, yeah.
Let's knock a little more insistently.
But no, the plan is the academic aim, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
we do have
we
one.
were
talked
sitting
about it.
nearby
The plan
Dr.
is-
Smith.
Everybody make a listen roll.
Uh-oh.
Historically, I've been bad at these, but
How is... Okay.
Attempt to listen roll or make it?
No, make it, I dare you.
Ah,
I've seen your dice.
that's a
yeah.
fumble.
I got a hard success.
All right.
I have fumble listen rolls though a few times.
So you clearly hear like creaking of stairs and sort of.
Someone's coming down. I sound like an older person.
You clearly hear a voice in your head saying, "The Frenchman is coming."
I grab, I think with my left hand actually, without thinking, I grab Rudy. It's the
What's
Frenchman!
wrong?
The Frenchman!
No.
Yes.
Who is this?
I don't know.
What?
I mean, I do know. Erna knows. Pooja doesn't know.
Don't tell him anything if. Don't
Who?
tell him
To tell who?
anything you don't need
Who's the
to.
Frenchman? What are you talking about?
I feel like that's
Why
a
are you
very long
freaked out?
story.
And why are you freaked out? I never see you freaked out. I see you angry. I don't see you freaked out.
I'm both.
Your eyebrows are arched. I've never seen them other than furrowed, and now they are steepled. So what's going on?
The attack eyebrows have gone on the move.
That's right.
We'll wait and we'll see if it's him.
Rudolph, I don't like you worried. I like you pissed off.
Too many quotes in a row.
That was good. Yeah. That was...
I'll try to channel that. No, we
The
don't.
door
we don't
opens,
fuck with the Frenchman.
and standing in front of you is a sad shell of a man, big bags under his eyes, a smoldering cigarette dangling from his lip. He just is like slumped, and he says, hello?
He's not the
Frenchman. Do you require my services?
We're here to speak to...
Edgar Wellington?
That is me.
Oh, thank God. So, yes, we've been hired by Dr. Julius Smith to look into something. I believe you know... Wow, you're very interested. The set of our simulacrum?
You know something about the setup car?
Well, we're trying to learn more about it.
We've been...
Please, come in.
Oh,
Ooh, suddenly very
excited.
And he brings you into kind of a nightmare. The bottom floor is a taxidermy shop with various animals in various states of being unanimaled.
Ooh.
Better than eating off a tongue.
Not much.
Is it? Is it?
I like the spit roast. That was it worked on that one level.
That was and on top.
He says, I'm very sorry. Let's
We have that conversation.
he's trying to. He says, let me take you upstairs. We'll have some tea. Please don't mind my brother. He was injured in the war. I'm sorry. And he'll bring you upstairs like a tiny little creaking staircase, and you are in a tiny little upstairs apartment that has 2 bedrooms, no bathroom. The bathroom must be down. You hope the bathroom is downstairs. And just a kitchen dining room area. And there are 2 chairs exactly in this place.
I scan for
And
chamber pots.
sitting in one of them is just a guy with a misshapen head.
Oh.
And he's sitting there.
Good afternoon. Or morning. Good morning.
You're just making things.
Hello. I'm William.
Hello, William. It's good to see you. I'm Rudolph, Reginald.
How dare you?
Dane's not good with names.
Our names.
We
Too many
forgot
damn our names.
our name cards, you don't remember.
Oh, that's why.
Thank you for letting us into your home. And I turn to, what's his name?
Edgar.
Edgar, and I say, a tragic accident, hey?
The war left many victims.
I'm
I'm gonna make the tea.
Thank you.
William, tea. Thank you. And he's still just staring up at Reginald.
Yes. Quite. Well. Good to meet you.
And he blinks on like a metronome. He's just constantly blinking. And so as Edgar's making the tea, he's sort of, what do you know about the simulacrum?
Not too much, I'm afraid.
Woefully little.
We're somewhat of academics.
I mean, we know it's a simulacrum, so a statue, and that it was split.
We believed that one part of it was owned by a Count Fenelick. And I give him the address. We went to this location. We dug underground and found an empty basement.
Well, it wasn't quite empty. There were some atrocities
Yes.
left behind, but
Evidence of the history.
yes.
And you are willing to pay?
For information, yes.
And do you have any pieces? Have you found any pieces of the simulacrum?
Not yet.
Irma's silent because she knows if she says anything.
She's
She's already.
She's bad at lying.
And what has brought you to Lausanne?
When we dug into the basement, the owner of the house recalled a letter from you.
Oh, so you dug into the house, but you did not find anything.
Well, we found things, but we didn't.
What did you find?
Well, I'll take out the strips of paper that were barring the door.
Oh, okay.
Do you speak Latin?
I don't know.
Or write it? Or any of the above?
Interesting question.
It would be great if you did.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Would love that about you.
I only speak French and German, unfortunately.
Oh.
And English.
It's 2 more languages than I do.
But he looks at them and he makes a history roll. He says, these, I believe, are purity seals. The Romans believed that attaching these to portals,
Along the doorway.
yes, attaching them to portals would not allow evil spirits to cross that threshold.
Well, there was a lot of very bad stuff down there.
Like what?
Like corpses chained together.
In ways. Various torture
You'll forgive me. In my line of work, corpses are. I mean, not human corpses.
Yeah, no, these were human corpses.
No.
Insight check.
Seriously.
That would be psychology if you want.
Can we make a psychology check on
Sure,
that?
sure.
I think Erna's too.
I would love a fumble here.
Erna's too busy thinking about her.
This is an
arm.
awkward joke.
Okay. Just I'll give it the awkward laugh that it deserves.
Yeah.
No, these were human corpses, and they were dressed as a bride and groom.
Why? So you saw the letter.
Yes.
What? Have you come for the scroll?
We're looking for any leads.
Interested in sharing information if you have any to share with us.
Or purchasing, if need be.
I've heard of this Fenlick. I believe he was the last owner of the simulacrum.
The whole thing?
I believe so. But you found nothing under the house. That is very disappointing. I thought that was...
May I ask your interest in the simulacrum?
Well, it is a historical artifact of immense value.
And you are a historian.
I'm a taxidermist.
Well, that's why I find it interesting.
Well, it may surprise... He like looks at the guy in the tuxedo and he says, it may surprise you to know that money is required to continue living. And,
I've learned such things recently.
taxidermy is a very niche market. And so I try to supplement my income with objet d'art and that sort of thing when I can.
Interesting. So not only...
Never heard of this guy.
So not only are you a taxidermist, you're also an amateur art seller and historian. You have a multifaceted interests.
I try. It is... I mean, all right, look. I will sell you the scroll. I have the scroll. I can't understand it. It's Turkish words written in Arabic letters. It's... I can't make head nor tails of it.
Well, I speak Arabic.
I don't.
How much for the scroll?
Well, we'd have to look at it
How much would you
first.
pay?
If we could take a brief glance at it first, just to confirm
It is safely concealed in a place where only I can find it.
That's fair enough, but we need to know its validity. We are near strangers.
Would it be easier if we come back in a couple of hours and you have time to retrieve it so that we can look it over? We don't want to deprive you of your property.
I'm an art dealer myself, and especially with historical artifacts, there are times where even if the owner doesn't realize it, that a piece could be less than legitimate.
Right, of course. No, it is not. It is the real scroll. I promise you.
Could you,
I have no way of confirming that.
or could you possibly say how you came upon it?
I bought it during the war. I met a Frenchman and I traded it for rations and cigarettes. What was his name? Raoul something.
Does that ring any bells
No.
for us? Okay.
The Frenchman you've only ever known as the Frenchman.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching Rudolph to see his reaction to that.
And all he told me was that it has been in his family for a long time, and he was starving, and I gave him my rations, and he gave me that scroll. And I haven't been able to. I can't. I don't think it'll sell if I can't translate it. But you can translate it, so I can sell it to you.
Part of it.
$1,000.
I'd have to see it. I'd have to appraise it first. I don't know what it's worth.
It's worth $1,000.
Says you.
Do you want the scroll?
We're interested in the scroll.
We want
yes.
it if it's real. And we need to be able to look at it and verify that.
The doorbell downstairs rings, and he jumps.
Are you expecting anyone?
Feel, take it.
He says, excuse me, and he starts to head downstairs.
Why are you so freaked out?
Is there a window that we can look out?
That would be in the bedrooms. You might be. William's just sitting there, and he's looking at Reggie, and he says, "Nice day today, isn't it?
Yes.
You have hair.
I do. Very, very good.
I used to have hair.
I believe you.
Will you kill my brother?
I'm sorry?
Will you kill my brother?
No, why?
He keeps me alive.
You don't want to be alive.
No.
Well, why wouldn't you ask him to kill you?
He won't do it. I have. Will you kill me?
No,
Why not?
because I don't murder people.
Oh.
And I look.
Will you? He looks at you. Will you kill me?
Yes, he
He
will.
won't. He won't. He won't. Look out the
you
window.
haven't
Look
done
out the window.
any. What? There's nothing to.
What does your brother do anything besides taxidermy?
He sells art.
Okay.
Killing me?
I deeply
Uncle Woody?
empathize with your situation.
The Frenchman approaches.
Are you sure?
I heard it in
You
my head.
hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
Ask the Frenchman.
I don't talk to him.
You've met him before? You've met the Frenchman before?
He's the mayor.
The Frenchman's the mayor.
Well, the mayor is French.
Those are different things.
And you hear coming up the stairs a sort of light conversation and a laugh that you recognize.
Oh.
Well, I'm freaked out because you are all freaked out.
And
but I don't know
Edgar
why.
comes up and he says, this is most unexpected. This is my dear friend, the Duc d'Essence, the mayor, yes, the mayor of Lausanne.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, so coming into the room is a dapper, rotund little man who has his, wiry mustache. He's well groomed. His eyes are like a piercing blue, but weirdly, they're piercing but watery. And he's wearing, his dress is impeccable. And the Duke says, "Well, guests in Lausanne, this is wonderful. How do you do?"
Does he have any reaction when he sees Rudy?
He is not.
That's what I'm watching for.
What brings you to my lovely town?
Well, it's a rather lovely stopping off place on the Orient Express.
Yes. So you've met William.
We have.
We have.
Did he talk your ears off?
No, he's been
Not
quite
quite.
hospitable.
Our friend Reggie likes skiing.
I do enjoy skiing.
Oh, well, you're gonna need to go higher in the Alps to really get the good skiing.
That's what I told him.
Yes.
Enchanté, madame.
It's good
My
to-
name is Jean Etienne, the Duke of Les Etienne. And he, kisses your hand.
Well, it seems
Make me a luck roll.
What?
Oh.
With the arm.
I fail it.
All right.
You wanna?
I'd say I second
you wanna reroll that?
I'll reroll it.
We have so many
We
pictures.
haven't used any. I've been the only one using them and failing.
You're the only one rolling.
And I got it that time.
All right. He kisses your right arm.
Okay,
He kisses
yeah.
your right hand.
I think I like
Yeah,
put
yeah,
that out
yeah.
when I see him going for it too.
Well, the luck roll says you did.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to keep you both for your business, Mr.
And what is your business with my friend Edgar?
Taxidermy.
Really? Who's getting stuffed?
Well, we should be going. Please think about, and I address.
No, please. Let me show you around town.
Oh, no.
No,
And
we're.
Edgar says, it will take me some time to find the scroll and bring it back here, so then you come back and we can...
That sounds like a lovely idea.
Edgar, you are finally selling that scroll. You know, I have been trying to buy that from him for... feels like years.
And what has prevented you?
Edgar wouldn't sell it. So tell me, old boy, do I get a bid? Yes, sir, of course. I told them $1,000. $1,000? Where am I going to get that kind of money?
Can I do a psychology roll to get the vibe? What's going on here?
I'm getting a vibe.
I'm getting a I really want to drown this man vibe.
Yeah, no, you're getting, he seems...
There's something weird going on, but I don't know what it is.
It seems
There's
like
a
he
power,
really wants the scroll.
But there's like a power thing going
There's
on.
definitely
Yeah.
some weird power, but you've got, you're not...
Oh, I know power things.
Well, sir, I think that we would be most delighted to be shown around your lovely little town. If you'd
is-
be willing to take the time to show us around.
But of course, Lausanne has been one of my great joys in life. Perhaps the only place I like better is Constantinople.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Erna's arm clenches.
Have you ever been?
Oh, yes, when I was younger. It
Yeah, did you enjoy your visit?
was delightful.
Well, shall we, sir?
Yes, so Edgar, you'll have the scroll. I've not seen it either, so I'm keenly interested in finding out. I have an idea, Edgar. Why don't we meet the 7:30 Club and invite our guests? Would you like, it's an informal discussion group. It's really myself, Edgar, and one other gentleman. It's very small, but we like to discuss world affairs. We like to discuss, the esoteric.
Who's the other gentleman?
That's a great question.
Is it William?
That would be interesting.
My dear friend, John Sullivan. He's an American. You'd love to meet him.
Yes, because all Americans know each other.
That's what I figured. Everyone in Lausanne knows everyone in Lausanne.
Yes, it's quite a lovely little town.
I feel like I know you.
Well, we just sort of have one of those faces.
Or several of them.
I don't know what that means, but I'd love to be taken around if you have the time.
Of course. So, it's settled then. 7:30 Club. Dinner dress, if you don't mind.
Well, I think that Edgar had some reasonable concerns about the safety of the object, so I would be happy to discuss this at the 7:30 Club, but I think that in terms of acquiring the object, we should do it on Edgar's terms and not
We
anyone
already
else's.
have dinner plans.
We do have dinner
We
plans.
don't want those to interfere.
Dinner is... Who eats dinner at 7:30?
He has a point.
Dinner's at 9 o'clock. Odd. The 7:30 Club, light appetizers, perhaps some fondue, a little bit of a baguette, a tort.
Well, we will meet and discuss.
Yes,
But Edgar, you should not feel obligated to bring anything that you feel is valuable to the 7:30 Club.
it's in a bank vault. I have to go get it out of a bank vault.
Correct. So you shouldn't have to bring it to the club. I'm trying to
But
support
you said
him.
you wouldn't buy it unless you saw it.
We did say that.
You did say that. We did say that.
Well, I quite agree, Edgar, that seeing the scroll first is really required before anyone can make an educated bid.
Well, we could see it at the bank.
I don't think Edgar really wants any of us to know where he keeps his affairs as such. I want to give him his discretion.
I agree. I would like to give him his discretion.
Well, then we're in violent agreement.
Yes.
I believe the intent was to return here to look over the object.
In his territory. But I'd be happy to go to the 7:30 Club and to talk with you.
Well, then we'll go to the 7:30 Club. Afterwards, we'll return here. And we can view the scroll, and then we can settle this as ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds...
After all, I feel obligated to help you.
Do you?
Can I use the restroom before we go? I'll meet you guys downstairs.
William's like,
just need to use the restroom.
it's downstairs.
Okay.
Can I watch?
Yes.
Okay. He gets up and he starts tromping down the stairs. I'll show you where it is.
I'll meet you all outside.
And just like, will ya? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Is it? What?
I'm not going to let him watch, but
Oh, all right,
yeah,
thank you.
I'm not. His behavior is
Just
embarrassing.
close the door. He
Of
won't
course.
notice.
Yes.
So we'll all go outside.
Yes,
Right.
I'll meet you all outside.
He so the Duke will now you guys are having he's making small talk about how old the cobbles are while William is with you and he says, "You could kill me now."
William, has the mayor ever threatened your brother before?
No.
Has
They
he-
talk, they're friends. They play cards.
They play cards.
They talk about things I don't understand.
Okay.
They won't kill me.
No. Have you asked them?
I don't talk to the Duke.
Why not?
He's the mayor.
But why not?
I don't talk good.
Oh, okay. You talk fine.
Edgar tells me not to.
I understand.
I do what Edgar says.
Yes, of course.
Edgar doesn't do what I say.
No. Well, that's unfair.
He should kill me. You should kill me.
I understand. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Okay.
Did Edgar go outside with...
No,
all of
Edgar
them?
stayed upstairs.
Okay. So I'm going to use the restroom.
Right.
And then go back upstairs
All
really
right.
quick.
Gung, gung, gung. He's way behind
Yeah,
you.
he's following.
Edgar's surprised. He says, I'm sorry, whatever my brother did.
No, it's not your brother.
Did he ask you to kill him?
Yes, he did.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Don't kill him.
Do you not want the Duke to see the scroll?
What? No, what gives you that idea?
Because it seemed you were reluctant to bring the scroll to the 7:30 Club.
I mean, now that I know that I just didn't think he would pay for it. But now that there's someone bidding against him.
Obviously, he has means. He's a peacock, so why wouldn't you sell it to him for 1,000?
Because he wouldn't pay 1,000.
Oh. Fine. But you're comfortable bringing the scroll with you.
No, I'm going to keep it here.
You are.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the bank vault, where it is.
What time
and
will you be here with
I'm not going to tell you that.
If you don't want the Duke to be around when
I don't want you to be around.
when we look at the scroll.
I don't know you.
It's fair. I'm just saying.
I want everybody here look at the scroll in the same room. No secrets, no one-on-one all of the sudden.
That's fine. I'm trying to understand your intentions.
My intentions are I want to sell this scroll.
Fair enough.
If I get $1,000, I can take William and I away from here.
That sounds lovely.
That's all I want to do is save my brother.
If I give you $2,000,
The cigarette drops out of his mouth.
will you meet me here without the Duke?
Yeah, yes. When? $2,000?
You get the scroll and bring it here
All right,
as
4
soon
o'clock.
as you can.
4 o'clock.
As soon as you can, and I will try and do the same.
4 o'clock.
Okay.
$2,000. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And William makes it up and he says, I didn't get to watch him pee.
I go back down and
so you
outside.
come back down as the Duke is like nattering on about the cobblestones, and these were crafted by the Romans.
Oh.
Lake Geneva was something of a medicinal wonder for the Romans, and so they created these villages all around. Lausanne is built on the ruins of Roman secrets.
I'm sorry,
Oh, here you are, yes. Number 2, was it?
Mr. Duke.
I read that joke in a novel from America.
That's very good. If you don't mind, would you direct me to the nearest bank?
The nearest bank?
Yes.
Well, of course,
I need to get funds for our lodging.
we Swiss are very proud of our banks.
As well you should be.
The Royal Bank of Switzerland, if you go all the way down to the water, and he points to the next street over. That street all the way down will take you to the Royal Bank of Switzerland. They can help you out with whatever you need. You know what? Here, follow me.
No, I want you all, we have 2 academics that are very interested in your history tour. This is a quick errand. I don't want to distract from that.
Well, I have exciting news. The first stop is on the shores of Lake Geneva, so away we go.
Wonderful.
Allez!
Yippee.
Allons-y.
At some point, I would like to try and persuade him to continue the tour after I withdraw $2,000.
Okay, we'll get to that. So he starts just like nattering on as you're going along, and he'll show you the beautiful cathedral, which he pays the admission, and you go inside, and it is a Gothic monstrosity inside. And he's like, oh, this was consecrated by Pope Gregory X.
That's amazing. Why do you want the scroll?
Rudolph, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, you're up early. Usually you sleep through these things. Why do you want the scroll?
We'd like to destroy some statuary.
Do you... destroy... That's ridiculous. Look, I know when you came to Constantinople, you played the hero on the White Knight card, despite how many people you killed.
Well, that's ancient history.
Oh.
But I know you want the power just as much as I do.
No. No, I want to destroy it.
The entire simulacrum.
If we can.
Do you think
I'll settle
Macreat will
for it.
let you do that?
I don't care.
You know what you should do? You should get back on the train, enjoy a lovely voyage, seek no more of the simulacrum, because you know as well as I do that you are a pawn in this game. You exist only to collect the pieces of the simulacrum so that Macreat may take them from you. You have to know this. Oh, let me give you the information of where each piece is conveniently along the route of the Orient Express.
He's not a pawn.
Well, it doesn't matter. I need to destroy it. It has to be destroyed. If you have another idea...
Oh, I have several.
But it sounds like you just want it for the power.
I want it for myself.
Well, I want to destroy it.
Well, this should be a most interesting auction, shouldn't it? But, as I think you know, The Frenchman always wins.
You don't sound very French.
I'm well schooled.
Everybody can get rid of their accents, apparently.
It's all right. I can't get rid of mine either.
Me either.
I think if you were practically born speaking English, you could not have English.
This is my villain voice. Once I...
Well, then you're falling into the classic blunder, the villain monologue.
Oh, the classic blunder? What is that?
I slip away while he's
He doesn't
distracted.
know.
No, there's no monologue. He does always win.
I do.
I think everything that you just, all of this, it counts as a monologue.
How's your brother?
Just like reach over, don't even look, reach over,
Is
put a hand
there
on
a
his shoulder.
compromise we could make that involves me destroying the statue?
Where's the fun in that? If you give it to me, I'll pay you richly, and I promise, I will use it only in benevolent manners.
I'm not there.
No, there's the you accrued so much trust with me. Of course.
I helped you. I told you where that monastery was, so that you could go and blow up 37 Turks. It was in all the newspapers.
I didn't blow them all up.
You didn't.
Look, at some point I'm going to hear the story.
It's the Fez thing. I'm sure you've heard some of it.
Charlie makes no comment.
You got old.
Does he look the same?
He looks exactly the same.
That's
Maybe
how
a
that
little
works.
fatter. If I have the simulacrum, I will live forever.
Oh, good for you.
Yes.
So you're promising us money for the statue?
Oh, I'll promise you power. I can teach you arcane secrets, the likes of which you can't even imagine.
You sound like someone else.
I beg your pardon. I am one of a kind.
You just said you use the villain accent.
This is my villain voice.
I'm
out of
I
character.
am the villain.
Well, at least you know it.
You gotta do what you're good at.
I mean, most villains think that they're the heroes of their own stories.
This guy.
This guy knows.
You see, and that is why you should let me win. Because I'm a craven villain. All I'll do with that simulacrum is use it to enjoy myself, enrich myself. Not take over the world. I don't want to take over the world. If I wanted to do that, I would have done it back then.
What's the compromise where I get to destroy it? What if what I really want is to destroy it?
What is the compromise? I get to keep 2 pieces. It's much less powerful. You can destroy the lion's share of it, but I get the head and the body. You destroy all of the arms and legs.
Do we know if that's how that works, or if they need to be destroyed as a set?
Well, I've not read the scroll. Edgar won't let me see it. But
But you're so trustworthy.
that means a lot coming from you, Rudolph.
Have you never learned to detect sarcasm?
No, that was double sarcasm.
Oh, that happens? No, Erna knows sarcasm.
Academic.
That is my compromise.
I glance at Erna.
He just keeps his eyes on you.
Erna, I mean, she has barely. I mean, you have noticed.
Oh yeah.
There's been a lot of flexing of the arm. There's been a lot of when he brought up Klaus. There was like Erna
made noise.
despises this man and does not want to make a compromise. But I don't know how much you read into that, and like you can make your own decision. But yeah, no, Erna's not.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I mean, you know Erna.
Well, my telepathy is too weak for
Yeah,
that.
I know your psychology is not great.
Yeah.
But also, you know Erna.
We'll certainly discuss it. Like, you see him making faces at Ern, like,
Wait, hold on. In Istanbul, you were the decision maker. Now this child is the decision maker?
we all have a stake in this.
Surely no one has a stake as large as yours.
I got old. Things change.
I expected so much more out of you. I knew you'd come. I've followed your descent with some interest. After I left Constantinople, I managed to make a very handsome profit and came here and became the mayor of this fine town. You slept through the Olympics and then became a drug addict and a drink fiend. And you got old.
The worst.
What's wrong with getting old?
What's wrong with
It is being
other
alive
things.
is aging. Why is that so bad?
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, how exactly did you avoid the aging process? Without the simulacrum.
I believe what I read in that book was, wouldn't you like to know?
Oh,
Everything has a price.
Yeah, doesn't it?
so I go to the bank.
Wait, hold on. Are they in charge of you? Are you just a lackey?
He's not a pawn. Stop calling him that.
No, don't worry.
Well, this is delicious.
Let him think whatever he wants.
Okay, now I gotta do telepathy on Erna. I don't know how to.
There's not a right way to go about this. Erna's fired
You're
up.
looking at her and trying to get her to tell you what to do. A woman is telling you what
Figured it out.
to do. This, you know, they say
You
never.
are uniquely talented at pissing me off.
Very well. They say,
Erna walks away.
good, the adults are talking.
Fuck you, fuck you.
Whoa.
They say never meet your heroes. They should say never meet your heroes again.
I was never your hero.
Oh, I looked up to you. The carnage, the absolute and what you did to your brother?
Oh, shit.
I'm very glad Erna walked away before that.
I mean,
So I know he'll be fine if I stab him with a sword. So that makes it okay, right?
It's just a little bit of
you
light
are
damage.
standing in a church. Maybe that'll make it better or worse. I don't know.
I think. You know what? No, because Jesus has got my back. Don't forgive me for
Jesus
this.
has got my back.
Okay. Oh, I'm at a crossroads. I'm at a mental crossroads
I mean,
of stabbing this man.
After what you did, I had several years where I thought, what can I do? The Mona Lisa has been painted.
Wow.
For Alexander looked upon the world and wept, for there was nothing left to conquer. You have done.
Killed a few people.
He yells in the middle of a church.
Yeah, there's an uncomfortable, like, somebody coughs uncomfortably in the church.
In the war.
I'm gonna take
wasn't
this
in the-
opportunity to glance to see where Erna's gone.
She has walked out of the church.
Yeah, I was really mad.
I mean, I have had to work so hard to even equal the symphonies of chaos you have written.
I'm getting impressed,
just-
honestly. I'm starting to be impressed.
Food is the best.
I ruined a few dozen lives.
Including your brothers! Who does that?
That one wasn't on purpose.
No, it never is. I mean, you are a living, breathing Greek tragedy. Are these two your chorus?
Sango muses.
Get out of your system?
I've got more. Okay. Architects, I could do architects.
I'll take a seat. I sit down
Sculptors?
on a...
I'm not so good on writers, but maybe. Gutenberg I could do.
What is going on right now?
I don't know, just...
Who's that guy that invented the car?
Ford.
Was it? Yeah, I was about to say.
Henry Ford.
Oh, yeah, I could do him.
Yeah.
Although I don't know much about him.
Do him. What are you talking?
You're not here.
You're not here. Shoosh.
But I'm just here to say thank you. Thank you so much for everything you've done and everything you will do. Because everywhere you go,
Oh, see, you had me thinking. You had me thinking. I'd reached my end.
oh no, you're not gonna die until I kill you.
No. Of what I was going to accomplish.
Oh,
You're filling me with so much hope.
you're gonna accomplish so much. So much. If you're lucky, you'll blow up a train. But you're gonna kill so many more people. It's exciting, isn't it?
Well, then isn't it interesting to hand that kind of person the tool of their own destruction, like that scroll might be?
Don't tempt him.
Oh. I like him. I give you the scroll. Do you know what the simulacrum does to the bearers?
I think you mentioned immortality.
Well, yes.
But everything.
So you
has
don't
a
know.
price.
You don't know anything else.
I'm only looking into
So you don't have a piece of the simulacrum. I've had your luggage searched. There's nothing in it.
Oh.
Although a lot of sword canes. Are you still doing that?
only got 2, and I tap.
I mean, it's so trite. We get it. You were a fencer.
It's convenient.
I'm surprised wait, isn't your main weapon cocaine?
No, that's my weapon of choice.
I can get you some.
I've got plenty. But thank you.
I'm always happy to help you kill yourself. It still counts as me killing you.
Sure, if you provide the weapon, that somewhat counts, doesn't it? And that scroll seems like it might be in that vicinity.
Is it more fun to let you pretend to destroy this? Or is it more fun for me to just take it? Let's find out. I'll see you tonight. And he leaves.
There's no winning with him. He's gonna do what he wants.
Yeah,
But good play.
hey, if you can wind up a villain and point them in the right direction, they might do what you want them to do out of sheer spite. But y'all need to keep your heads. I'm gonna say that to Erna too.
The Duke, as he walks out, doffs his cap.
Oh, I'm not there.
All right. Yeah.
I power walked down the street, mumbling to myself in German, which some people here do understand.
So you make it down to almost to the lake, and you see Reggie coming back up. So you've gone to the bank.
Yeah, I've
Done
gone to
your
the bank.
bit.
What are you doing right now, Reggie? I want to help you. Whatever you're doing, I want to help you.
I'm going to go buy the scroll.
Let's buy it.
Okay.
Before that
Yes.
jerk ever
Agreed.
sees it.
But I also have to go to the telegraph office afterwards.
I won't ask questions. I won't ask questions.
I appreciate
Questions are the...
Can I have whispered to Charlie before I slipped out of the church to keep him busy?
Yeah, that's what was going on.
Yeah,
there.
that's exactly what he was doing. Was doing that. Like I didn't know that, but also like that was something that he would have.
So I like
Worked
just
on.
metatextually, I don't like it when players like just do their own thing without talking to their group. I think you guys figured it out, but like I want Reggie to clue you in to machinations.
Absolutely, and Charlie is very happy to participate in machinations.
So like him saying he was going to pay for the hotel was like a sign that like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that stood out.
So okay. Good,
Yeah, we got it,
good,
we got
good,
it.
good.
We got you.
I just want to make sure.
Erna might not have, but now she does.
Yes, I have a. I don't know. What would they put?
You have a cashier's check.
I have a cashier's check for 2,000
Yep.
European dollars.
I'll follow.
Actually, you know what? Make me a credit rating roll with a penalty die.
The penalty die. Which one do I do? The second?
2 10s.
Gotta be a 10. Ooh, this one's cursed.
But it was cursed to roll well.
Oh.
They've both been good.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
Dad hasn't cut you off yet.
I mean, I'm sending a telegram.
Well, right now you have full access to your accounts.
Yeah.
And you can easily pull $2,000 out.
Right.
You don't know how long that's going to last.
Honestly, maybe pull.
Well, I didn't tell him that I was not.
No, you didn't. You hung up on him.
Oh.
And
Never hung up on him before, so
Yeah.
you're waiting. You know there's another shoe that's going to drop. And so you're like, when you go there, you're like,
Is it gonna work?
for the first time in your life, you have the feeling of anyone else trying to cash a check. where even if you know you have the money, you're still like,
Well, I mean, just the process of like thinking about who's going to pay for what and how much it is, exhausting.
yeah.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
It's hard to not just have infinite money to throw at things.
Bingo bango.
So you two.
when I run into Reggie, I say, I will follow your lead, but we will.
I mean,
Frenchman does not always win.
I-
He doesn't always win.
I think that we just grab the scroll and we put it in the.
So you had said he had said 4 o'clock.
True, but
Oh, so do we have time to kill?
I mean, you could go back there now, but if he went somewhere to get it, he might not be there. You don't know.
yeah.
It's
no,
late
I
morning.
I
We could
think
go skiing really quick.
God bless you, Erna.
so. I think telegraph office first.
Okay.
And then I think we talked to the porters of the Orient Express about a secure place to put it outside of the clutches of the Frenchman, because I think the Frenchman has probably his hands in every single facet of this town
always
and under his
wins.
thumb.
He always
and he
wins.
always
He
wins.
always
But
wins.
I can't imagine that he has his fingers in the Orient Express
I wouldn't be
itself.
surprised if he did.
So I would
If
believe.
Henri was here, I would trust Henri.
Who? Oh, the Dream Man.
Yes, I know. Names are hard for you. I know. I know. Okay.
Well, also, I don't know Henri from the
Yeah.
flashback, right?
Yeah,
So-
But he said his name a lot.
yeah, no, but I know. That's why I'm equating it anyway.
Okay. Oh, you don't associate him with the Orient Express.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So we should set up a secure location.
I think we need to find out if there's a secure place to put it, like where valuables are kept on the Orient Express, where he
Or on
can't
our
get.
person.
I would even. It seems like he is somebody not to be trifled with.
Yes. Okay. But let's check it out and see.
Am I doing the right Reggie voice? I feel like I'm going way too English. I don't know.
I don't know, darling. Couldn't possibly tell you.
Yes, well.
But you're also like I think dropping the affectation because you're
It's
in a more
serious.
serious mode.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I think that's the game plan, and then a little bit of lunch.
Yeah. A little lunch.
I mean,
You know,
I
somewhere
can have
where you
one.
might want to reconnect with your other two.
And
I was about to say we come out of the church. And
Yeah,
we're
you're
like,
standing out of the church. You're like,
Oh God, where did Erna go?
Shit.
yeah, there's nobody outside.
Well, Reggie told me that he was going to the bank, and it's not a big town. I'm sure we'll find Erna when she's run out of steam.
And you heard, like, the Duke say which bank. Because he asked about which, you know.
So where are we meeting at?
I think we aim toward the bank and see if we run into our folks in between.
Okay.
All right, yeah. They'll show up after the telegraph office. You can tell me what you
Right.
telegraphed later. And so, yeah, you all come together, and it's like 11:30.
oh, long lunch.
We have time to kill.
I mean, I think that
But
the,
I guess
Bomb.
it seems to
Time
me as
doesn't
if
exist.
the Frenchman is going to have eyes on us no matter what we do.
It seems very likely.
Yes. Unnatural ones. There's not much that we're going to be able to keep from him.
So he's involved in the occult more than we've experienced.
He's far from natural. Yes.
Extra natural.
Perhaps super.
Unnatural, perhaps.
Okay, well, if he
Partial
knows everything,
destruction might be the best we can do
Sorry, what?
of the
partial.
simulacrum.
Well, I guess I'm saying if there's no chance of subterfuge, then
I know. Has Erna felt any? Like, I think as a player, I've been feeling things in the arm in terms of, like, I think that Erna's having a harder time with impulse control in terms of feeling aggressive towards
Okay.
people. That's just sort
You
of
haven't
choice.
felt any sort of, like, it hasn't, like, pointed in a direction or anything
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
There are things that he doesn't know.
and
And
like
we
what?
don't have to say them out loud.
We don't have to say them out loud.
Okay. How do we keep information from him?
By not saying it out loud.
Telepathy.
No, but if
For
he's
one,
watching us,
he's gone through all of our luggage.
well, that's fair. But I
Oh, that's good to know.
only have my
But that
casual tuxedo in
means
there.
that means anything that we carry in our luggage, he's going to.
Right. I don't plan on putting the scroll in the luggage. I plan on putting it in a secure vault in the Orient Express.
Honestly, I think it might be better to just keep it with us.
You do?
I do.
That's fine. You
If
can
it-
keep it then, because I don't want anyone coming after me personally to get it. Much more of a.
Do you think he feels like we are good at reading it? The way he described it. You know Arabic, I know Turkish. It's like,
With our powers combined.
with our powers combined, Uncle Rudy, if we could read this scroll really well.
We'd have to look at it though, and then given how old it is, but
Okay. Game plan. We get lunch,
Light lunch.
a light lunch.
well, dinner's not going to be until incredibly late though.
Apparently.
Yeah, and I don't listen to that notebook, so I can have more than a salad.
Although I am looking forward to the fondue.
The fondue sounds.
Do they have tea here?
I am excited about the fondue. Tea,
So, yeah, we have a light lunch and then we have afternoon tea.
and then we go to
hold
back
us
to
over.
Wellington.
Then to fondue, then to dinner.
No, we're going to Wellington's.
Does he have beef Wellington?
Let's maybe not discuss things out loud too much.
Well,
Okay,
that's what I'm
sorry.
saying. How do we even, what are we doing? Are we writing notes to each other? Do we have,
Like lovelorn school children.
I mean, there's nobody around.
No, but if Rudy thinks that there's like unnatural eyes on us and other things that are listening,
There's a bird.
How is he disappointed with Butters? That was brilliant. A whole gala.
Do you say that out loud?
Fuck does he think he is?
Do you say that out loud about
yeah,
butter?
that's all.
Why are you proud of that?
it was kind of a dig.
Yeah, you have to know
Mountain! You
Butters.
should not condemn a man. Okay, let's get lunch and let's go to where we plan to go to.
All right, so you have a lovely lunch, and then you head to Wellington's store, and you knock on the door, and there's no answer.
Oh, shit.
Right, that happened last time.
I knock harder.
try the doorknob.
The door is locked.
Okay.
Knock harder.
Okay. Minutes pass.
Did he see it coming?
Yes, he saw it coming.
And it is 4 o'clock.
Well, he's dead.
Should we?
But maybe his brother's dead too.
I mean,
So that would be a mercy.
optimally for him, I suppose.
Should we break in?
Maybe there's a back door.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a loop around the building to see if there's another.
Right, there's an
entrance.
alley behind, and there is a back door that is much thinner than the door in front.
I'll try the handle first out of a sense of duty.
Make me a
I
luck
suppose.
roll.
That is a hard success.
It's unlocked.
Hey.
Lucky Charlie.
Indeed. If did people follow me, or did I do this? on my
Yes.
own?
Yeah.
I have
I'll
no
just, like,
problem.
Click, click. Oh, well then.
So you enter in the bottom floor of this sad little shop, and you are in the workroom. And it's hard to tell if there was a fight in here or this is just what it always looks like. It's a huge mess, and there are like parts of animals everywhere that have been half worked on. But it's a whole mess. And then you come out and you're in the storefront. And there's the stairs up that you recognize, and you take the stairs up and you hear gasping from the kitchen.
I'm gonna hurry in that direction.
I will follow.
All right, yeah. Lying on the ground on his stomach is William, who's just like, finally, I'm going to die.
William, what happened?
I asked him to kill me, and he said it's gonna be slow, and it has been slow.
Who did you ask?
The Duke.
Okay.
There is a large gouge of skin taken out of his back. And when you, and he's just sort of sitting there, yeah.
Can anyone do anything for him?
Where's your brother?
I
Where's your
mean-
brother?
He went to sleep.
He went to sleep. Do you mean dead?
No, that's not the same.
Okay, it's fair.
In his room.
Yes.
Somebody check.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, you're not supposed to go in there.
Why not?
Because Edgar always said, don't go in my room.
Well, he told you that and not us.
Extenuating circumstances.
I'm going.
I don't know what that means.
I'm going.
All right, yeah,
What
you
are-
open the door, and sitting in a chair, he's sitting in a chair with his head back, and he appears dead.
Yeah.
I go up to him and
All right, next to him is a spoon. Like in his hand, there's a spoon.
do I see like a jar of something? Did he take something?
Make me a spot hidden roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Could you hurry this up?
Yeah, what injuries does he have right now?
just the skin?
You can make a first aid roll.
I'm not trying to
Yeah, no, you're
help
just
him.
yeah.
I'm just
Can I help him with that or something?
93.
93. He's slowly bleeding to death.
I'm gonna take Rudolph aside and say,
Yeah, it'd have to be like all I
there-
know is like the neck, major arteries.
"Can you hurry that up? He's suffering."
It'll be obvious that I did it.
And
This really hurts.
Yeah.
I think he needs to be put out of his misery. And you are the one.
Suffocation's a really bad way to go.
You're
Like
You're the one with the
I'm
most
trying to
experience with
think
this.
Of, like, yeah, usually I don't do it nicely.
God.
I got one away from critical.
Okay,
Spot hit.
so you're like looking at throughout this room, and you find a bottle that says
Poison.
was here. Poison.
all it says on it. It's a green bottle, mostly full, and on it says Dream Lausanne.
What's that mean?
Dream Liaison.
There is also a book on the floor that is open, and a few papers on the desk, an empty morphine bottle, and you got a critical success?
One away from
One away?
critical.
There's something under his bed.
His cocaine stash.
I go
Get the cocaine.
well, not for anyone here. I go for under the bed first.
All right. Under the bed is a scroll.
I don't look at it. I just tuck it away.
Okay.
And then I'm trying not to touch as much as possible, but I'll go for like, Erna is attracted to written things, so she'll go for the written things first. So like the book, the open book, and the letters.
All right. Let's see here.
Oh God.
In a second, I'll ask you to read this, but first I want to come back here.
Okay.
Yeah, I could put some cocaine on it. That'll numb it. But I think suffocation's the only
Suffocate.
suffocation.
Then
It'll be
go.
faster than this.
I defer to your expertise.
So you come up with like a pillow or something?
Well, first I take some drops of coke and put it on, because that actually that should numb it up.
Yeah. He says, "Why are you making me feel better?
Because I'm about to make you feel worse.
You're going to kill me?"
Yes.
He said you would.
Yeah, well, you got that right. I roll him over.
Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome.
Maybe we'll see you on the Dreamland Express, William.
I don't know what that is.
That's fair.
Okay. Good night.
And you put it over his head. He doesn't struggle.
What's the, is it a gouge? Is it a
Is it like a chunk of skin?
It is
taken
like,
out?
yes, a large piece of skin has been taken out of his back.
Flayed.
Flayed.
Flayed would be the word for
that's
that.
the word for that.
Does this ring?
His last words are always wins.
Well, he would have to say that before I
Yeah,
put the
you
coke
hear
on his face.
it.
I can't, do you want me to stop?
You pulled the pillow off. Wait,
No, you know what? No.
Tap twice for
Tap
yes.
3 times if you've changed your mind.
I don't like this at all.
So bad.
Because I would hate to pull off and then be like, oh no, don't stop. Well, we're starting over.
Jesus.
not quite there.
I'm not dead
A
yet.
little to the right.
I forgot my question. I had a question.
If it's important, it'll come back.
Does the flaying ring of the skin people? What are
Okay,
they?
last one.
So
or,
this seems deep. That was like
Brotherhood of Skin.
surgical. This is much more just like.
Okay, so he got hit by.
No, this is definitely, it was cut out, but this is not like when the skin suit in your bathroom was like careful work.
Right.
Done like,
Okay, so
fine.
before he dies, can I ask him if he had a tattoo?
No. No.
He's holding the pillow over his head.
No.
I just need to know if something was taken off of his body.
Tap once if there was a tattoo where the skin was torn off.
Why is the skin taken off? We need to. You okay?
Yep.
Okay, I'm turning pink.
That's a no. That was no. No.
So why that piece of skin?
That's odd.
Stop asking
I
questions.
just want to know.
He probably doesn't understand at this point. He's lost.
Okay, fine.
And he does.
Okay. Really? Don't.
We're gonna
Rewind.
Time me.
do a check mark for Rudy's kill count.
Oh, lost track. I didn't count the number of people that came off the train from the gala.
It was just letters.
Oh no, that was it. No, we came to an empty
I
gala.
thought they had all just left.
This is out of character.
I thought they had all just.
No, the only person who survived
They ran away.
was the bartender. The bartender
I'm
was
saying
the only
this in my
survivor.
accent. Okay.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of people.
Fantastic.
Well, now
I just love
No,
that you would.
Rudolph has killed a lot of people, actually.
I love that he knew you would be the one to do it.
Oh, yeah.
course.
Oh, because
Of
even when he
course.
asked initially, he was like, this is awkward. I could get in trouble here. Now it's like, well, you're already dying, and that's not my fault.
I mean, in
So-
fairness, Charlie was considering it.
Yeah.
Even before this, he was
that guy
I
considering
didn't have a
switching
plan if
back.
someone else did it, but I had a plan if you did it.
I mean, we need to know why that particular piece of skin was taken.
So you hear clattering around in the bedroom. Erna hasn't come back out.
I'm trying to be quiet, but yes.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm reading a diary.
Yeah, go ahead and read that out to our friends at home.
He passed away on his own.
Erna thinks you only killed Arthur Vetter.
His heart was not in that lie.
The Diary of Edgar Wellington, selected on entries.
Nom, 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 nom.
Somebody's hungry.
That was a good.
Delicioso.
Need some salad. November 3rd, 1920. It would have suited our family better if we had died in the war. Dead heroes are more convenient than the broken living. March 5th, 1921. Now we are in Switzerland. Here we can live in peace. September 17th, 1921. The Duke's conversation is without peer. When I listen to him, I forget my own memories. November 10th, 1921. The books the Duke loaned me have opened my eyes. Perhaps that old Arabic scroll of mine holds mysteries as yet unknown. February 2nd, 1922. I have received the translation of Melon's scroll. I wonder if this Sedefkar Simulacrum yet exists. June 25th, 1922. The trail ends in 1789. I have written to the owners of the Comte's house. I would go there, but I cannot leave William alone. October 3rd, 1922. The Duke has given me something for my insomnia. I slept deeply and had a most vivid dream of Luzon in olden times. November 12th, 1922. 2 nights ago, I held a brass button in my hand as I slept and set it down and dreamed Luzon. When I awoke, it was gone. The next night, I fetched it back in my dream and woke with it clasped in my hand. January 1st, 1923. I hold no hope for this new year. My researches lead nowhere, and soon my habit will cost us our shop. Where will William live then? January 5th, 1923. I fear I must sell the scroll. The Duke would be interested, but I need another bidder to drive the price against him. I have hidden it and dream Luzon for safekeeping.
Oh.
Today's date. Success! Tomorrow I am sure to make the sale and our lives begin anew.
Prophetic.
They begin anew. Okay.
So he hit it in the
So there's a
dream
dead
dimension.
body in here.
Yeah.
And so the dream Luzon is, there's a bottle of
There's
it.
a bottle there.
Which she has a
Some
spoon.
weird milky liquid.
And then there was also morphine,
There's also morphine.
which I'm guessing is the habit he was talking about.
It's fair guess.
Nasty habit.
Thank God we don't have any habits,
Yeah.
man.
Always go stimulant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So also in this room are, you kind of cased the place. You found this scroll.
Yeah.
Make me an archaeology roll.
Okay. Well,
I'm guessing you're going to make this.
we'll see. Good.
But I hope you fumble.
Oh, I didn't make it, and I didn't fumble.
Whoa!
Do you wanna?
No, you can't do that with a fumble.
I didn't fumble. I
She
didn't
didn't fumble. It was an
I didn't
80
fumble.
I thought
something.
she said she fumbled.
I want to
no.
try making a roll too.
Do you have archaeology?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Roll above the
I
table.
wanna
deck.
fumble.
Stars.
Well, wait, are you? Yeah, she's showing you.
I didn't fumble,
fumble.
but I got really close.
All right,
Still
you've
fair.
got to. So she's got a scroll that she found under the bed. It is sealed with wax, and it has
Erna looks like shaken.
it has one of those purity things around it.
Ooh.
Is it a slide off one?
No, it's like it's part of the wax seal.
So are the seals the same?
The,
Because we kept the wax seals from the other
Oh
place
no,
too.
they're different.
William.
So do you think? Yeah, he bled
dead.
out.
He was suffering.
Gonna roll a psychology.
Oh no! This is whether or not you. It's your choice whether or not to believe the lie. Like you can tell. Like there's no psychology roll needed. It's what do you want to believe?
We helped him.
I read the journal. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's for the best.
I think that Edgar is also dead. And I read a diary that was concerning And we are now in an apartment with 2 bodies. I think we should leave.
Yes, I think it should.
Is there something I can hold up to check if he's dead?
Like a little shaving mirror?
Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
You can see like hand marks around his.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not sleeping.
As my friend Amy would say, that's your FBI clue.
We should leave.
So as you start to leave, you take a look at that receipt that is on the table, the pieces of paper, and it is a receipt from today for sealing wax and fined parchment.
Oh boy.
So he sealed it.
Fake? No, is it a fake?
A fake. The receipt for today.
No, is there more? So he bought some. Does this seal look fresh?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so we think this is a seal he
You
made
think
today.
you think this is a fake, even though you didn't make the archaeology.
Okay.
At this
With
point,
the receipt.
yeah, with the
you
receipt,
know.
you think you're starting to put it together, and also the fact that the diary says he hid it in Dream Lausanne.
We're probably going to need to go to Dream Lausanne.
Oh, yes.
Give me the drink.
Not right now. Let's go to the hotel.
Wait, so is this, how good is this fake, though?
It's pretty good.
So the seal.
The seal is pretty good, yeah. I mean, unless you're archaeologists.
Nah.
No, this is more,
Could you sell it?
forgery. No. Because we want to be able to replicate this seal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how good of an example of a seal? Does he have another press for the wax?
It is, so that's actually what tips you off, is that the seals that you have, there's a signet, a symbol inside. This is just like a thumb that pushed it down.
Does he have any more? Is there any more wax? I want to,
You can find some wax. He bought
Okay.
a bunch.
because we're gonna want to make our own.
All right, everybody make me a luck roll. I'm gonna need 3 successes here.
I'm super lucky.
I got 1.
Oh,
Did you
no.
fumble?
Oh, no.
Tell me you fumbled.
She did.
99.
Yes! Let's see here.
Am I gonna
Yeah.
have to kill more people?
That's the line to end it on.
All right, well, we'll end it on this. Monsieur Wellington, is everything well? It is Inspector Conson. Hello? And that's where we're going to end it.
So tired of cops.
I'm so tired of cops.
Yeah, that's
Man.
Inspectors.
They're cops.
Yeah.
I have not been rolling well tonight.
I'm tired of cops.
A cab includes Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Especially Paw Patrol.
Oh, I know.
Oh, fantastic. Friends, thank you so much for all of your support today. I don't know if we updated the tavern upkeep, but you did a ton. Did we get to 75, though? I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know, but I tell you what, next month,
Next year.
next month, same deal.
years.
If we get to 75%, I'll do a giveaway for a book. We get to 100%, they'll do a giveaway for a book. So that's 2 chances
Yeah.
at a cool book.
Book.
I'm going to give you the Dungeoneer Survival Guide from first edition.
I thought it was their
cool.
choice, right? They get to choose.
That does sound cool.
I want that book.
I know.
That was one of the crappiest. That was like
I don't care. First edition.
That was
It's
like
cool.
late season for that. We're getting a Tavern Upkeep update.
Ooh.
Tavern
Live.
Upkeep ended at 55%. We got 5% today.
Nice.
So
Thank
thank you
Can I roll
all.
below 55? No.
Did you fumble? Then the book will talk to you.
There we go. I got a 43.
We so appreciate it. Again, if you get a chance, thank one of our Patreons. You can do it on our Discord, which is fantastic. If you're not part of our Discord, jump in there. There's a Great Dane Society channel where Pooja posts a lot of her art, which is always cool to see.
Yeah.
And people post thoughts about other, ways the game could go and things like that. It's fantastic. Also, do us a favor. Hit that like button. There's a little thumb there. And write us a review. That helps people find us on YouTube. Your comments help on the recording, helps people find this awesome show that we want to share with people because we really enjoy it. You probably enjoy it, or you're a masochist. Either way, you want to share the pain with more people. That's the whole point of this. So do us a favor, spread the word about this fine product. Let me see if there's anything else I'm supposed to say here. Please like and subscribe as we try to reach 10,000 YouTube subs. Again, I believe at last count we have 7. So ways to go.
We lost a few in the last couple weeks.
Yeah. A lot of people canceled when I did that bathroom talk.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was, that's on me.
It is.
Let me
That's
cancel.
on me.
We're down to 6 now.
Damn it!
We need your help more than ever.
All right, Erna dies. Well, you better hit that button again. So give us a comment down below for a chance to win something. I don't know what. But congratulations. Podcast listeners, we really appreciate you as well. And you get the bonus of not having to see me gain weight. So it's really exciting. Good for you. Patreons, hang around. You'll get the link shortly for Last Call of Cthulhu. And you'll find out what is Dane's nether region. No, let's change that name. That's
Why
not good.
would you put
Why
it
would you
like
put it
that?
like
Nether
that?
region works for Call of Cthulhu, though. I feel like
Yeah.
gotta
What-
get that.
What cloth am I wrapped in?
What arcane horrors exist
It's
below
not
Dane?
always gonna be cloth, though. I know you.
Who knows?
The Underdane.
The Underdane.
Wow.
Please end this. Goodbye, internet friends.
Bye.